die again?
I'm up for
Please.
that.
We didn't die last time. You just nearly died.
Just a bunch of getting knocked
We
down.
came pretty close.
You got knocked down, but you got up again. Ain't nothing gonna keep
Never
you
going to
down.
keep me down.
And yeah, I did recheck the replay. You is still unconscious. Everyone else is fine, but Merrick, you sleepy. Like, on the floor. But again, I'll go through the whole thingy-my-what in a minute. So get rid of that. I don't need that anymore.
You haven't uploaded my new token.
Do I look like someone who cares?
Yes. That's why you do 3 sessions a week.
Shut up. Okay, I've just managed to finish doing. I thought I said I will wait for you to do a final rendition of it because I knew you'd change it again. Did you change it again?
Did I?
Did you?
No. It is still the same last one I gave you.
Well, meh. I've been busy, alright. And when I say busy, I mean playing Andromeda.
Yeah, I am aware of what you've been busy doing.
I've been busy, alright. I can't even find your fucking token anymore. No, fuck it, I lost it. Oh, no, found it. No, that's not it. That's it. Okay, just for you, Charles, I'll do it right now because that's how awesome.
I figure while we wait for Corey.
Did he just join us? I think he just joined us. No,
I heard a beep.
I heard a Skype
No, that was
sound.
Vince dropping out.
Vince is gone, yeah.
Vince.
Oh my.
Sorry.
It's alright.
So, how's Andromeda?
It's halfway between amazing and terrible. It's weird. It's like
just hear
overall.
So
bad
it's
reviews.
mediocre.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
it's kind of some bits of it are really, really good, and some bits of it are really, really bad. So if you were to average out, it's okay. But I'm still enjoying it, and I'm 27 hours into it now. And yeah, I half considered playing now instead of running the game, but you know, I'm here. I thought, you know what, I'll stick around for you guys.
Thank you for it.
We appreciate it.
You should know how lucky you guys are. No, because it was really because I was working yesterday, but when we work the weekends, we do it from home. So I was sat 6 feet from the PC, and I was like, I can't do anything. It's over there, I can't do it. And it was really harsh. And a giant
Yeah.
Merrick appears. Let's get rid of giant Merrick.
Oh my god, Merrick, please.
Merrick, please. Let me fix you. So I kill that. Die, Merrick, die. You can now have a slightly different picture of a dwarf.
In some slightly different armor.
In some very slightly different armour. And a slightly different shield and a sword instead of armour. Oh my
Vince,
god.
that-
Is
That's why
that-
I'm frustrated with it, not with your stuff. Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
you got my hopes up. I thought you were Corey.
That's my roommate.
I can't spell. Where does M? There.
What is M?
What is an M? I can't believe that guy. I went and bought him a McFlurry last night and everything.
What would you expect?
I know. Huh?
Is Marek up? You haven't done the lighting, so I can't see him.
Well, right now you don't have any armor class.
What is going on?
Don't ask me why, but you have no AC. So, meh.
My face.
You're no longer a fighter. You're now a wet towel.
Yeah, it's
There.
a floppy fish.
Can you see now? Are you happy?
Oh, there's an
Yeah.
initiative button.
Yeah. Oh god, I got to do that. You can wait for that, Joe. For now,
Yeah, it's
you're
alright.
up in your old token. Fuck it. Can't be asked. I'll do the next one. I'll do the new one during the break because I've got to do the buttons and shit. And that's a lot of effort. So, as always, we are waiting for the illustrious Mr. Whitehead, who I have no idea where he is or what he's doing. I know that he was home before I was, and I managed to cook and eat in the meantime. So I'm going to shout at him right now, and he's going to have another minute. And if not, I'm going to slap his face, and he will carry on without him.
And he owes you a McFlurry.
Get in game, bitch.
Nathan!
What?
Hi.
Hi.
I was just testing something, that's why I said your name. Don't worry about it. There's a button on my headset, I thought it was going to mute the mic.
Did it mute the mic?
No.
Yeah, at least you're not accidentally going to click it. Alright, fuck it, I can't bother to wait for him, so we're going to start off anyway. So, hello everybody, I hope everyone's awesome and well and all that stuff. We're going to dive right in to today's game. So, a little bit of a recap from the last session. So, at the last session, after finding the almost not necessarily hidden, but partially hidden underground crypt system underneath the ruined Tressendor Manor, our party of adventurers decided to adventure forth and explore this dusty, forgotten basement, basically. After fighting a few shadows, a few ghostly entities, decided to pursue on, finding various areas, crypt, a dungeon, a small armory, a strange crevasse, and things like that. falling victim to a particularly vicious hole in the floor, which nearly killed most of the party.
I don't know what you're on about.
The
That was
party
cruel.
I didn't try and jump it twice.
managed to find and defeat a strange, almost crazy, Nothic-like creature, which was guarding loot in the crevasse underneath, which you obtained a lovely, nice sword, some gold, some jewels, and also a strange, purpley glowing amethyst-like crystal-type gem thing.
That was in the chasm, wasn't it?
Yes.
The chest.
After deciding to not stop and continue to adventure forward, battered and beaten as they were, found the ghostly remains of an ancient spectre guarding a room, guarding its previous loot, which was a lovely staff made of glass. A glass staff, which I believe our little gnome Gina now wields. After that,
Nice.
They weren't quite done. They decided, you know what? We've not had enough beatings. We're going to go into another room, which all looked clear until the budding warlock Mooney decided to pick up a deck of cards, which apparently angered its previous inhabitants into attacking. After a long fought and partially fudged battle, our heroes came out on top. Everyone, apart from Merrick, alive, breathing and conscious. Merrick, still alive, however, unconscious. And for that, Merrick, can you roll me a d4?
Right.
Uh-oh. Things are starting already.
Am I still unconscious at this point? I forget.
So no, you were revived you were revived with a successful Constitution saving throw. So you're up and you're groggy, you're awake, but you're on 1 HP, and the same for Mooney. However, Merrick is going to be out for the next couple of hours. So
How come I still have so much health? What happened? Why did I not die?
well, Ultron, you're
hid
a
in the
rogue.
back.
You hide
Oh,
in the
fair
back,
enough.
and you were just shooting through the door. Just
Fair enough.
anything still there? Anything alive? Yeah. Anything alive? Yep. And just doing rogue stuff at the back.
I would hasten to add that most of the time when you were checking if anything was still alive, if you'd been shooting, nothing changed.
You weren't hitting a lot of things. Hey, he got like 2 kills. It was strange. Gina apparently was indestructible, just ran in, fuck it, I don't care, I'll revive
Too
people.
small to shoot.
Shadow looming over, swiping away, doing absolutely nothing. As Merrick and Mooney and Nithar just all fall to the ground. But it was all one, you're all fine, you're all alive, and you've been in here for a couple of hours now. So, before we bring in Merrick, you've been unconscious before. You know it's kind of basically darkness, blackness, but this time it's different. You feel as if you're almost swimming in an ocean, but there's no water. You float, you look around, and nothing but darkness in every direction. It's quite strange, actually. It's almost as if you're in some kind of dream, just hovering there.
Well, this is odd.
Out of the darkness in front of you, you see a pair of purple blazing eyes light up in the darkness. There,
Oh,
these
that's
things
not
are...
good.
You can't... you have nothing to gauge perspective on here. You are in the middle of nowhere. You have no idea if these are close, far away. How they could be tiny and really close, or huge and really far away. You can't really tell. As a few seconds after these eyes appear, a voice booms out, sourceless, directionless, almost as if it echoes within your own mind. It speaks to you and says, "Little dwarf, you appear to have something that belongs to me, and I would very much like it back. My people will come for you soon. Hand over my item, my gem, and you will be rewarded with great power."
Right, sounds like an excellent deal. Now where's the catch?
There is no catch. You would simply be helping me out, doing me a favour.
And you would be?
You don't need to know that, little one. Now,
Oh, well,
think on my offer. My people will be with you soon. And it chuckles to itself. And the eyes start to recede further and further and further until they're no longer within your vision radius.
right.
And you just snap awake, drenched in a cold sweat, as if you've been similar to having a fever or something along those lines. You wake up. You're in the room where you fought the shadows. Everyone else is just getting up. Everyone else is looking at their wounds. You can see Ragnar Nithari standing nearby. Mooney picking himself off the ground as if nothing could.
Merrick,
ever
you've
happen.
got some drool in your beard right there. You might want to rub that out.
Yeah, thanks. I'm not so good on the mystic stuff, but I get the impression that we should probably get out of here. I think we might not be alone for too long.
You've been unconscious for several minutes, my friend. I suggest you sit down and compose yourself.
All right. I'm going to check the bag and just peek and see if it's still there and still glowing and anything's changed.
The gem is there. The gem glows. As you open the bag, it seems to grow brighter, and as you shut it again, the dimness fades back to a pale dimness. You can kind of see through the bag a little bit.
Yeah. Remember there was other people looking for this. I think it might want to be found.
Meaning?
I don't know if it's just because I've been hit on the head, but I kind of maybe had a sort of conversation with somebody who wanted it.
You were unconscious. It had to be a dream.
Well, this is a strange magic glowy thing. We know there's some people who want it, and we know there's some weird mystic shit because we've been dealing with it and it's been trying to kill us.
Does that mean it's even safe to stay here right now?
I would say let's not stay here in case. I'm a bit new at this, but this does not strike me as being a good thing.
No, not at all.
And to be honest, I think we've been pushing our luck a bit. I mean, several of you said, "Oh no, we're a bit injured. Let's go back." And to be fair, that's partly on me. I thought, well, no, we can go a bit further. I've changed my mind. I think we should get out of here.
Yeah, we're doing great.
Gina's fine. Everyone else is battered, bloody cuts on the face. Gina's like, what? I got nothing.
I'm alright.
Well, if we find any more of those shadow things, I think next time they're gonna win, and we will not be leaving.
So let's go back to the inn for now.
I think that's a very good idea.
Get some drinks.
Before we leave, would you like me to look you over, see if there's any magic on you or something?
I I think it's time for that later. For now, let's
same
get out
here.
here. Also, if you know any way to kind of contain these things like this strange glowy rock we've got, I think it's something we should probably be looking into.
Do I know how to contain strange, creepy, glowy rocks?
Make an Arcana check for creepy glowy rocks.
Nice.
I know a bit about creepy, glowing rocks.
You know a little bit about creepy glowing rocks. I mean, about containing magical items, generally you require some form of magical box or something like a bag of holding to pop it into another pocket dimension or something like that. But it's not something you've really practiced much. Normally these things can't be contained with standard materials like a wooden box or something like that. A magic wooden box, maybe. But not a normal wooden box.
I don't know.
I have one right here.
I've heard that if you put these things in lead, it might help, but I don't know if I just misheard that.
The rock is not radioactive.
Yeah, I don't know if the lead thing extends to creepy, glowy rocks. Maybe a magic lead box?
Well,
Or
whatever.
anything.
I think I'd like to put it somewhere other than a small bag on my waist for the time being, as I think it's going to draw company very soon.
Lumi holds out his hand and says, I'll maintain property of the creepy glowy rock or whatever the hell you call it.
Hey, you know about these things, do you?
No, I have no idea what it is, but if you're afraid of holding it, I'll hold it.
Or I will.
I didn't say I was
don't
afraid
mind.
of holding it. I'm just saying I'm a bit worried that people are going to come for it.
Well, I mean, it's best in our hands than somebody else's, right? I mean, why would you want to stick this floaty, glowy person on anybody else?
Hey, yeah, good point. Well, if you think you know how to handle this thing, until we can find some way of containing it, there you go.
Yeah.
I just put it in one of the pouches on the side of my belt.
Oh god.
Okay.
Don't feel like that's safe.
You take it out, it glows in your hand, and as probably don't seem to feel anything. It's cold, as you would expect from a crystal. Pop it in your pouch and the light dims again.
Yeah, I think let's gather up what we found and let's go and get ourselves a little bit of rest and recuperation.
Okay, then let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Well, alright. Damn, that thing hurt. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too well myself. I think I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself because I care about myself more.
Okie doke.
Nathan, what were you doing?
Snake.
I have a snake, guys. It's black, but it has like an iridescent shine.
It's my snake impression.
That's slightly disturbing, but well.
It's a small snake.
It's literally a snake.
I love all things reptile, so I'm on board.
Like, you've just given the lecture more reason to stare near your chest area. Okay,
Oh
so
my.
Nitara, you cast Cure Wounds on yourself and you regain 9 HP.
Ooh, I'm feeling a lot better.
You feel quite good, actually.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right then. So Ragnar speaks up. All right, shall we just get out of here then?
So
I think that's the plan.
you're sure you don't want to continue exploring, I guess.
Well, if you think it's all right, and he starts walking down towards the next door.
No, let's. Get
I
back.
stop him. I stop him.
Grab him by the scruff of the neck, you just kind of drag him backwards. Oh,
You
fine.
can always come back, lad.
Pansies. Fine. Okay, so you guys don't worry about walking out.
Is
You
there
guys
actually more down there?
You don't know.
Yeah.
It's
There
actually
was a
You can always come
second
back
set
tomorrow.
of stairs that we didn't come by.
Fair enough.
There is a bit we haven't been to, but I think for now let's leave it be.
I'm just going to put you
Yeah.
there just for a second. As you are coming out, do notice near something that you kind of didn't pick up on before. To the south of the room, you can see there is another exit.
Oh.
You can feel wind breeze coming in from a small draft coming down from this tunnel to the south of you.
Now, do we trust it? That's the question.
Or you can return via the trapdoor and stairs that you came down before. It's up to you.
Can I stealth over there and check for any traps? See if there's anything over there?
Yeah, make me a stealth roll and investigation check, please.
Stealth and investigation.
Where are you off to, lad?
I'm just going to look at this
Okay.
second
Well,
exit.
just bear in mind that we're avoiding trouble at the present. So,
And what was the other one? It was
Investigation check for traps. Where are you actually going to?
I'm just heading down this way. See if there's anything.
You don't see any traps?
I'm gonna just. I don't really trust it. So, if they believe that we should go back normal way, then we'll go back normal way. I don't really trust that way. What do you guys want to do?
I think we should just get out of there.
Thanks. Let's go.
Yeah. All right.
Sure.
Move it. Scaly,
it's going to be
come on.
dark soon, and I think if there's any more of these things about, they're going to be a bit more active, and I could really do with a rest before I see any more of these things.
Yeah, you guys look all beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on then. So you, as a group, heading back through the secret passage that you found to the southeast, head back up into the town of Phandalin. As you emerge from the trapdoor, party cake. As you emerge from the trapdoor that you've previously descended down into the Tressendor Manor, you come out to a dark evening sky. Several stars pinprick across the town, and several fires and lights can be seen from the town below you. It is descended into night while you were in the cavern system.
Right. I could do with a drink. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe a chat of our tactics and how to avoid doing that again. That didn't go so well.
I don't know if we could avoid that. We were ambushed by ghosts.
And whose fault's that?
True, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think it was great.
Yeah, Jude's fine. She got magic staff, didn't get hurt, everything's good there. Okay, so, and I will say, just for a note, Gina, because that staff requires a attunement, it takes a short rest or an hour to get all attuned to that one, and that's when you learn all its properties, so technically right now you don't know.
Okay, I'll sleep high end.
Okay, so you're going to the Stonehill Inn, are we?
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe we are.
I
Yes.
think we paid for rooms, haven't we?
I believe you did.
Yeah, I did.
So as you did we lose someone or gain someone?
Gain
Oh
someone.
my god.
Oh, you had only 22 minutes.
We'll explain later.
What do we wait, is there two of you?
I said we'll explain later.
Okay, so enter stage left, Corey. Anyway, so you guys head down to the Stonehill Inn. As you open up as you approach, you can hear the noise from inside of laughter, of cheering, chattering. Previously, when you entered the Stonehill Inn, it was relatively quiet and calm during the time of day, but you've kind of hit peak time right now. So you enter in, you can see several tables are filled, people are drinking, laughing, cheering. Just normal tavern lifestyle. You can see Toblin walks past you carrying six pints of ale, Oktoberfest style. Says, "Oh, come in, friends, come in. Grab a seat. I'll be right with you." And he points over. There are some spare tables on one side of the room.
Oh, yeah, cheers. Thank you.
Yeah. I need to sell something in the corner so we can talk without disturbing the others.
And there
Do we
are
have to wheel some chairs around to the table to make a room?
I mean, there are some tables and you can move some chairs around. You can quite easily get yourselves around, and there are a few a bit further away, other side of the hearth, so it's a little bit colder in it. It's not like nice, raw, warm, roaring fireplace, but you're relatively secluded, as much as you can be in a tavern like this. Just as you get yourself settled down into your seats, Toblin walks over. Ah, hello, friends. Oh, what happened to you guys? You look a bit rough.
We had a look at your manor. Yep, there's beasties in there. There's nowhere near as many beasties as there were, but
oh, that's good.
They're nasty little buggers.
Yeah, we don't go up there very often because of that. Yeah, haunted. Haunted.
It certainly was.
Question. Would anyone in the town I don't know, feel grateful if we cleaned up that mansion?
If you want to talk to anybody, have a chat with Harbin. He's been trying to get into that place and get it opened up again for years, but
right. And is there any chance that gratefulness would turn out to be, tangible?
I'm sure it would be. Harbin's a generous man. He's well liked in town as well. I'm sure he'll see fit to reward you for your efforts. Don't worry.
Hey.
Oh,
we'll have
that's
a chat
nice.
with him. Just tell him it's nearly done. There's a bit we haven't finished, so he doesn't want to go up there just yet.
Yeah.
Okay. If anyone asks, it's still haunted. I've got you. Can I get you any drinks, my friends?
I'll take a pint.
Oh, yes, many.
Yes.
Pint.
Yeah.
Pint. All right, 6 pints. Off you go.
On me this time.
Don't worry, sir. They're on the house.
Right.
He wanders off. Leaves
I
you
like this tavern.
as you're all sat around this, sat around the table.
As he goes off to fetch our ale, I set my fist down and say, "Wow, I've never been in an actual dungeon before. This was a quite exhilarating adventure thus far. We actually didn't find the bandits that we were after, but we did find, I guess, what they were seeking or whatever, this strange gem, the creepy gem."
Yeah, I think we should probably not mention that too much around people.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
When we went there, we thought that the bandits were ahead of us, but I'm thinking that we did find them in the first room.
Yeah.
And those were the shadows that came out of them?
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe the shadows came from the dead people, but, there are more dead shadows than recent kills, so I'm guessing that...
I think those shadows, ironically, may have been effectively guarding it.
Yeah.
And so I think they'll be back and in greater numbers. I mean, we know there's more of them because we've already seen more of them. And they sent 3 to go have a look and they didn't come back. So there's going to be more of them.
I was thinking that the creepy thing we are not going to talk about, maybe it was the source, because that's where all the nasty magic seemed to be concentrated. So maybe now that the stone is removed, if we remove the shadows, they won't come back. Or
Maybe
they
that's
might
what
come back around us, so,
Maybe that's what the bandits were after.
I'm fairly
Well,
confident that's what they
Didn't we
want.
have a letter saying they were looking for the thing?
There was
A part
note.
of something, right?
Yeah.
Fragment, I believe.
Let's have a look at the letter, see what it says.
Just showing it to you.
Right.
P.S. Burn, isn't it?
They called it a fragment, and I think, well, if you've all seen the thing, that sounds like it could be it.
It does, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Can I see the fragment again?
I take the pouch that it is in and take it off of my belt and hand it to Nathari.
This could be bad.
So he hands you the pouch, and the gem still sat in the pouch.
let's not make a big production of it in the middle of the
I
tavern.
don't show it to anyone. I just kind of open it so that I can look in.
So you open it up, and there is this small, rough, jagged crystal. Again, you've seen gems and things like amethyst, and you can see generally they're cut into certain shapes and your stereotypical size. This one's very rough and jagged, as if it's fresh or raw from the ground, something like that.
Yeah, can I do an investigation check? Because I hold something similar, but I want to see if they're the same.
Maybe. Yeah, make yourself. Just do a. Yeah, do an investigation check. Let's have a look. Oh, look at your sheet.
Oh.
You're not really sure, unfortunately. There's definitely something strange and magical about it, but you can't really place your finger on it, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll just hand it back to Mooney.
Yeah, there's something very strange about that thing. Now, while I was out back there, I kind of saw some glowy eyes. I mean, maybe it's being bashed on the head, but they were kind of the same color as this thing, and it kind of said it wanted something back, and it was definitely implying it was this thing. It seemed to want to make a deal.
Yeah. You know, the letter
Did you
said
take
that
the deal?
Oh, yeah.
I don't make deals with things that I don't know what they are. I don't know a lot about magic, but that's a bad idea.
Did he give you any information about what's I don't know how to say like when they might be coming back?
I get the impression it will be soon. Which is one of the reasons I would be very happy if we could find some way that it would be more difficult for them to find it.
Yeah. They know we are here. It's kind of easy to assume that we will be in the tavern.
Yeah. Well,
The master of the town knows that we went up to the manor, so he'll. I mean, I'm not sure if he's expecting a report or not, but I would suggest that we let him know at least what we've been up to and the information we've learned. Maybe that we have the stone, but maybe
Possibility that it's out there?
No, not necessarily even that it exists, but maybe that the bandits could be looking for the leftover bandits that we encountered in the dungeon.
I think that's a fine idea.
That's the other thing, is for all we know, there's more of them thingies in there. If we're really lucky, they might go in there and get killed by them.
I believe what we should do is probably rest until tomorrow before we do speak with anyone.
Yes. Whatever happens, we might want to be rested. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I'm fine, but my spells are gone.
Same with me.
And I'm not 100%. I'm still feeling pretty damn rough.
And I've drank a lot today.
Well, that's good. I mean, they say alcohol is antiseptic.
Speaking of what happened down there with everyone, I think almost half of us were unconscious for a time. If that happens again, I can touch someone when they're unconscious and close to dying and have them be stable.
I wouldn't say that too loud, he might come after you.
Mooney's
don't.
eyes light up.
Your wonders never cease.
Well, something else that happened back there, which I'm hoping I'm not going to regret. Now, we found this nice sword. Well, the plan was I wasn't going to use it until I knew what it was. When we all got jumped, I thought, well, I need something to get me out of this. And as you've seen, I had to go with it. It'd be nice to know that this hasn't done anything nasty.
I mean, maybe the Lion Shield Coster knows something about it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say maybe they can appraise it.
Well,
Yeah.
to be honest, if it's cursed, then I've probably already got it.
Yeah, it's true.
That is also
You caught
But,
sword
it's-
curse.
but it would be good to know what exactly it's cursing you with.
Yeah,
If
well,
I can identify magical items, not right now. I would need to rest first, and it would pretty much kill my spells for tomorrow as well. But
no. Well, you concentrate on the thing you've got. I'll just, well, if the damage is done, it's my responsibility. I'll hang on to it, and apparently, if you hang on to these things, you get an idea for what it's doing.
actually,
It's a good thing.
I was thinking, would it be worth it if I tried to actually use magic to identify the creepy glowy thing?
If you think you can. I think the more we know about that thing, the more prepared we'll be. But I would be a little careful. Like I said, I got the impression the thing with the glowy eyes kind of thought it owned it. And they were kind of the same colour, so I think there's maybe a connection to whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
Do you have something
creepy
against
glowy eyes
purple?
definitely did not
Question:
look very friendly.
the thing that talked to you was, the same one that talked to us through the, the creepy orb. Oh, this is full of creepy things. The creepy orb that talked to us.
Well, I wasn't actually near that
Creepy
old,
orb.
but whatever this thing was, I don't think it was a person.
Do we know that it is that orb that was causing it? You said that you did pick up this weapon and used it. Maybe the cursed sword is what's causing it.
That's a nice, comforting thought. Thanks.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's possible he's coming to get me sword, in which case I'm going to have a really bad day. I will.
Why are you such a
Worse than
wary dwarf? I mean, you're precautious about everything.
Well,
You were worried
it
about the
comes-
skeletons getting up?
It probably comes from nearly being killed on my first sort of, as you put it, a wonderful adventure. It kind of puts a bit of a dampener on it, sort of being stabbed and nearly dying. I'm normally a little bit more cheerful, but I'm still feeling a little bit subpar, I think is the term.
Merrick,
You
you're
get-
alive. I slap him on the chest, and
Ow.
I slide the rest of my drink over, and I say, "Enjoy it." And then I call the waiter over for another beer.
Toblin, oh yes, he comes over a few seconds later with another round, pops him down. So he kind of, as he does so, he leans in a bit close. So, what did you find up there?
Nothing but
Ghosts.
trouble.
Who's he leading close to?
Just like into the party.
I think that's a need to know basis.
This-
Okay, no, I understand.
No, we can tell him a bit, lad. It was some horrible, creepy, shadowy things with nasty, pointy things. I mean, look at some of the wounds we got. You said, we
Probably
think we got a lot of them, but there may be more of them. Oh, they're creepy things they were.
Show off that you're injured.
As Merrick rips his chest armor open and shows the cat. Anyway, that sounds. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I didn't go up there. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
There
glad,
There
I'm
there
glad
were playing cards. Too.
playing cards.
Yes.
Were
there
evil?
were playing cards.
Were they
I
evil
don't know.
cards?
Maybe they are.
What happened
They're
to
nothing
the
but
evil
ash right
playing
now.
cards?
What happened to the playing cards?
I used
Somebody
my breath
take them in
weapon
the
on
end?
them.
Oh.
Sorry, say again, Minnie.
I used my breath weapon on them. I threw them on the ground after all the shades had knocked us unconscious, and when I finally got back up, I threw them down angrily and used my breath weapon all over them.
That's probably
Too
a
bad.
good idea. I didn't really want any evil cards in the pub. We have a policy against evil items here. We try and keep them
Oh.
out.
I do have a question for you, though. Do you recognise the crest on this sort of swordy thing?
Let's have a
Oh,
look. Nope.
he has no clue.
It's a sword.
It's a very nice sword.
Is
Yeah.
there anyone in the town that you know might be able to identify this weapon?
Harbin's been around, or he's been around for quite a while, or you could have a chat with them down at the Costa. They're pretty good with weapons. They might know.
Yeah, no, it's got a nice balance to it, and yeah, it came in handy just at the right moment.
Well, that's good to hear. Good to hear. Well, if you need anything else, you know where I am. Enjoy your drinks, friends.
Right, where are we staying for the night anyway?
Upstairs.
Probably in this inn. Yeah, we have the keys still.
You bought well, you didn't buy them. You rented rooms here.
I seem to recall we have 3 rooms.
I believe that's correct.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, can I just check? Did I successfully steal his pint or not?
Ragnar, make me a perception check with advantage.
Because if so, I'm chugging it.
Either way, I've not been touching my pints, but I don't like people stealing from me.
So I said perception
Will this now
check.
be the second time you've got tanked today?
Don't worry about it.
You can sleep now.
Ragnar, you sat there, you're holding onto your pint, and you feel a very light tug. And you kind of look around, and you see Ultron's hand just creeped up the side of the table just to grasp the side of your pint. It's like,
Give it here right now. Give it here.
My pint slips as he goes to grab it and pours itself all over him.
Oh, God, what the hell?
Ultron, you are now boozed up.
Wait.
Wet.
You are now soggy with ale.
We need to rest.
I hate to mention this, but we've also got a small sleeping problem upstairs that someone should probably deal with.
Wait, what's upstairs?
Is Paywin still
Paywin.
upstairs?
They win.
Oh,
Wait.
right.
What happened? Why is she sleeping again?
She
I mean,
passed
is she
out
still
from drinking too much. No, she kind of passed out
Has she
from a
been
lot
drunk
of drink
all day?
and just passed out in bed.
Yeah, but
She's-
how is she still asleep? Are we sure she's still asleep? She might be awake for all we know.
Well,
You
we
might be
haven't
dead.
found
As you are having this
Should take a
conversation,
check.
you look over. You hear a source of cheering over from one side of the room, and you turn over and you see the cleric Paywin doing a jig on the table for the crowd and entertaining them. Well, just almost like an Irish jig.
I'll cover Mooney's eyes.
Drinking a big pint in hand, and she looks over you and just gives you a wave and carries on dancing on the table.
I lift my pint.
This is more like hobbits dancing on the table rather than strip club dancing on the table type thing. Just wanted to make that clear. But she seems to be having fun over there. She's got lots of friends. She's having a drink. Everything's good.
I'd just like to take a look around the bar quickly and see if there's anything unusual.
Make me a
Just in-
perception check.
You notice a dancing cleric on a table.
There is a dancing cleric to one side of you, and the other side an elf covered in booze. But apart from that, everything seems relatively normal for this part of the world.
Oh, have you got an
Elf.
half-elf?
Wait, an elf drinking some form of ale?
Half
I'm a
elf.
half-elf.
That's still weird. They normally drink wine.
Hey, I hate wine. Wine's disgusting. Reminds me too much of the elves.
It just tastes like gone off Ribena.
So, would you like to all retire for the night?
Yeah, I think I've drank too much. I need to sleep, man.
Yeah.
Your 2 pints is apparently your constitutional limit.
Hey.
Okay, so you guys settle down for the night. Sorry, you settle down for the night. You have a long rest. You regain all of your health, all of your hit die, all of your spells and abilities.
Half of our hit die.
I'll give it at low levels. I give full. So you, after you hit like level 5, 6, we'll probably cut it down a little bit. But in the interest of keeping things going, I start off with rewarding full because I'm nice. Gina, you do during the night. You attune to the staff. So in the morning, you are aware of all its abilities and what it can do.
Well, she sleeps clutching the staff.
I hug it. That's how it works, doesn't it?
She
This is how you
spoons
attune
the
to items. Okay, and while you guys sort yourselves out, I'm just going to bury ability to... Yes, so anyone who lost health or strength, based on the last combat, you regain that as well. So,
Max HP.
full. Like anything you lock, basically you're full back to everything.
Right.
It'll be 2 seconds because I need the toilet again.
Okay. Merrick stays in the same room as the creepy glowy thing.
Okay, so Merrick and Mooney are bunking together then.
Sorry, guys. What's happened since I was gone?
Let's see. Merrick did some stuff.
Well,
He had a dream.
It's been like
'Cause
2 years. It's been like 2 weeks. So what happened like right at the beginning of the session?
So basically, Merrick was unconscious. He had a dream.
Well,
We don't
right
know-
at the beginning, we were all nearly dead from our last combat, and then we
Yeah.
were recovering.
Yeah, we were in the room with the shades, weren't we?
Yes. I was knocked out. Everybody else recovered straight away. I had a conversation with something which may claim to own the glowy thing.
And then we headed back here.
Yeah.
Was this the thing we found in the chest?
Yeah.
Technically, I think it's in a pouch, not a chest.
We've now got it in a leather pouch.
Okay.
And I'm back. What did I miss?
People's
Well, we're
deep
catching up,
toiletries.
Corey, on what happened.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. I'm rusty.
2 weeks and 20 minutes. Okay. So anyway, so everyone's now back up to full, all happy, healthy, and rested. You wake up early in the morning as the cock crows, waking you from... I'm not going to try and do an impression of that. Waking you from your slumber as you feel sore, but rested.
Do I have any idea what the sword is, or have I attuned in any way?
Still feels like a sword.
Right.
Maybe it's not cursed.
That's probably a good thing. I hope.
Only time will tell.
Indeed.
I don't want to necessarily wake up early, but when I wake up, I want to head over to the Shrine of Luck and place another gold piece on it, as I think the previous one that I put there that I didn't know was stolen by Ultron is giving me luck.
Okay, so...
Yes. Seeing as I'm keeping the pouch in sight, I'm going with Mooney and seeing him do that. That's probably not such a bad idea, and I will do likewise.
I'm gonna stay back at the inn and wait for everyone else to wake up.
I'm still snoring.
Yeah.
And eventually, when Ultron doesn't wake up, I basically just knock down his door and pull him out of bed.
Okay, so Merrick and Mooney, you're heading off towards the shrine, yes?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
as you head out, it's still relatively early. I mean, you didn't get up especially for it, but you get up, get dressed, have a wash, whatever, and you head over towards the shrine. And as you do, as you approach the shrine, you see what appears to be a young woman. Probably not much more than early 20s. Seems to be tending to the shrine, laying fresh flowers, tidying up. You can see his broom propped up as she swept around the area. She's wearing simple, almost whitey beige robes, a bit dusty at the bottom from where she's been sleeping, and also kind of almost like a veil type hat type thing, as she sweeps away.
Good morning, ma'am.
Oh, good morning, sir. Welcome to the shrine. Welcome. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, just here to offer my donation. I did yesterday, and it seems that it was gathered, and I appreciate any assistance you could provide me with. Who does the gathering of the shrine here? It's you who attended, right?
Yes. You say you left offering yesterday?
Yeah, I left a donation. There were several other coins there when I had dropped it off.
Oh, well, that's strange. When I came to collect last night, it was there was a couple there, but not much. How strange. But any donations are welcome.
That's really
Thank you.
strange. I wonder who took them.
You're not
find
there.
them for you.
Um,
Okay, good.
Well, any donations are kindly accepted. Please. My name is Sister Garrowlee, and you are?
I'm Mooney, and this is my compatriot Merrick here.
She gives you a bit of a curtsy. Nice to meet you, Mooney and Merrick. So you appear, don't recognise you. Are you new in town?
We're just passing through, so to speak.
Well, if you please do let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Actually,
you do look. You don't look like the other people around here. Are you the adventuring sort?
well,
I kind of pipe up a little bit and say, yes, by the way, we actually are.
Ah, excellent. I've been looking for somebody like you, actually. Would you be interested in helping us out, doing a favour?
I look down at Merrick eagerly.
I think we'll probably be doing that. To be honest, after recent events, I'd say, goddess of luck, I probably owe one. He says, putting a coin in the thing.
Oh, she gives you almost a very small bow curtsy. She says, well, okay. Have you ever heard of the town of Conyberry? It's not far from here.
No, I'm not really from round here.
I see. Well, it was a village once. It was actually destroyed many years ago, when this town actually originally fell. However, there's I've heard rumour of something that still lingers there. She kind of looks around. Are you familiar with banshees?
Banshee?
I know
No,
the
I've
name,
never heard of
but
it.
that's about it.
Well, I don't know much myself, but from what I've heard, they live a long time. The souls of elves that failed to pass on. But the reason I ask you is, these creatures they live, well, forever, and I hear this one is very old and may hold knowledge that would be very useful to someone in my position. Are you interested in helping out still?
This seems a little fishy.
Oh. I think, what exactly is it you'd want us to do? I mean,
Okay.
I want to help, but to be honest, I don't know what you want. I don't know if I can do it.
Well, to put it simply, I need you to visit this banshee. The name is Agatha, and ask her if she has any information of a particular spell book that was lost many years ago, hundreds of years ago. Is that something you could do?
Yeah. What's in the spell book, if you don't mind me asking?
I would imagine some spells, but besides that, why is the spell book so important to you? Why do you need us to go to this banshee? Why can't you go to the banshee yourself? Is the banshee going to harm us when we get there?
She is not known to be hostile, though I fear if she were to be, I myself wouldn't stand much of a chance. Whereas a capable bunch of adventurers like yourself may fare better than I. And I must admit, I've heard she's quite intimidating.
Well, we'll have to have a word with our comrades about this, but I think we might be interested in helping you out with that. So we probably owe the goddess of a bit for recent events, but
The luck has definitely been on our side.
Well, please take this, and she reaches out from behind the shrine, and she pulls out what appears to be a small hand mirror, silver, with several gems encrusted around the outside of the reflective surface, and she says, "Banshees are known for their vanity. Perhaps giving this as a gift would help persuade her to work with you. If you do go, you were looking for. I think I've lost the name completely. The mage who once held the spell book was a man by the name of Bowgentle. If you can bring me any information as to its whereabouts, I would be indebted to you.
Okay, well, I'll go and I'll consult with our colleagues, and if we can help you, we will, and if not, we'll return you mirror.
And I walk up to in front of Merrick and I say, no, we will definitely help you. We will go seek out this banshee and we will find the whereabouts of this spell book and we will return it to you, as luck has been on our side, and I believe that it will continue to be on our side.
Like I said, we will have a word with our colleagues before we commit. Unless you're planning on doing it by yourself if they say no.
She kind of like, well, just let me know whatever you decide. Thank you. And she kind of very awkwardly steps back a little bit, does a little curtsy, picks up her broom and starts brushing the other side of the shrine. Like, I'll be here if you need anything.
Yeah, thank you. Right, you.
I take a coin out of my pouch and I do a quick prayer to it really quick, and I set it in the shrine, and I make my way to the inn with Merrick.
It runs off.
No, I reach out and I grab your rope and go, right, come here a minute.
As this
now,
little
I know you're young,
pulls
you're
you.
enthusiastic, but you don't make commitments for other people without talking to them first.
She was clearly in need. We have to help her, right?
Yeah, you may think that, I may think that. The others may not. You do not commit to things without talking to them, alright?
But she's a priestess of luck. We need luck on our side, right?
And she's just loudly whistling to herself.
Yeah.
As
We'll
you
go
guys
and have
have
a
not
word with them.
left the shrine
But like I
yet.
said, you don't make decisions for other people without talking to them first.
All right.
These guys are having like a full-on domestic here.
Okay, so you guys, after having your little domestic, head back to the Stone Hill Inn, where Ragnar has burst into Ultron's room and dragged him out by the scruff, and everyone else has made their way down into the inn downstairs area, and is all having everyone's having breakfast. Is what I'm trying to say here. I can't words.
I
today.
look out slightly warily for a pet penguin.
Doesn't seem to be around. Actually, you look around, and it doesn't take you long. You can see several people having breakfast from the town, and you see, slumped over the bar, one passed out halfling.
Okay. Right.
I drag Ultron sort of down the stairs and say, "Look, you look like you could do with a good meal. Have some fucking breakfast. Wake up."
I'm gonna go up to the bar person and say, "Look, yeah, can you look after her? I mean, I know she came in with us, so she's kind of our responsibility. Get her something to drink that doesn't have alcohol in it when she wakes up."
I'll try, but she's quite forceful when she wants to be.
I grab.
I'm going to leave her there.
Let me sell her to you.
I grab Paywin and start to take her upstairs.
You kind of pick her up by the scruff.
Is that a no?
I don't want to go to church.
Do you need help, Ragnar?
No, go away. I sort of just drag her. I take her upstairs and put her into my bed and shut the door and leave.
She
her.
looks at her. You're not my real god. And she falls and she's zonked out.
Right.
And even as you shut the door, you can still hear the snoring coming from such a small individual making such a noise.
All right. Okay. Now, seeing as it was your wonderful idea, why don't you tell our good comrades what you volunteered them for?
Oh, for God's
Certainly.
sake!
Goodness.
No, it's no big deal. We were at the Shrine of Luck, and we were talking to the sister there, who was doing some maintenance, and she said that she was in need of a spell book, an ancient lost spell book by a wizard by the name of Bo Gentle, and that we should go seek out a banshee by the name of Agatha, and she'll have information as to its whereabouts. And I agreed, and Merrick had a problem with it, but.
The
No,
Shrine of Luck, you say? I think we should not do this. I think we should just go do something else. We don't need to do anything with the shrine at
Ultra,
all.
you're sweating right there.
Don't, no.
A single bee just.
Oh,
You had me at spellbook.
Oh, no, we don't want this. We don't
I'm
want
quite
this.
interested in
Speak
spellbook
for
as
yourself.
I am.
Ancient
You
spellbook?
guys should listen to me.
To be clear, she seemed to want to get hold of this old spell book, but she didn't actually see why. And at the time, I was having a discussion about how you should consult people before agreeing.
Well, then, since we have everybody here and we can take it as a vote, then all in favor of going to find the spell book, say aye.
Aye.
I'm in.
Aye.
Right. Who's actually said aye? Because
That was
two of your screens are currently black, so I can't
but
tell.
Ultron. So that was out of the people you asked. It was 4 out of 5. Ultron
to find
appears
the
to be sheepishly keeping to himself.
We need to find the banshee and we need to kill it.
No.
Look, I want the
Actually,
spellbook.
they
I'm
said we
fine
need to
with
find the banshee and we need to ask it a question.
We need
Yep.
to get information from the banshee, and then if it tries to kill us, well, I mean, I don't know what it is, so.
It's a banshee needs to be put to rest.
Yeah. Aren't banshees sort of elfy things? Do anyone know how you deal with
no.
these things?
Can I pull a history check just to make sure I know what one is?
Yeah, go for it.
I feel like my character does know what it is anyway, but
You've not necessarily encountered one, but you've definitely read about banshees. You know that they are effectively ghosts, but rather than being humanoid, they are the ghosts of elves who died a traumatic death and refused to pass on to the next world.
so I relay this to the party and sort of say, well,
Well, that sounds horrible.
They chase more ghosts.
They're troubled souls. They need to be put at peace.
I'm terrified of ghosts. I don't think we should go.
Well,
You know?
clearly we can survive ghosts we have before, so I mean, what's another ghost?
Hey,
Right.
if you don't help me with this, I'll haunt you when I die.
Okay, I think
what's
that's
up?
good
I
enough.
definitely don't want
incentive.
to fail in
Yeah, I don't
shooting
want
me
to
while
be
you're dead.
Yeah. Well, I think, to be honest, after last thing, we probably owe the goddess one, but I think equally
This isn't.
we
for the-
nearly got ourselves killed. Let's be going a little bit more prepared this time.
What did the priestess seem like?
The sister who was cleaning the shrine, she seemed genuine. I didn't really think much to look into it too deeply. I don't really read people that way, if that's what you're referring to.
Why does she want a spell book?
That's a good question. I didn't want to go into too much detail until we decided we wanted to do it. I mean, amongst other things, like Natalia, do you want to carry on with a bunch of merry adventurers, so to speak? I think if I'm in favour of going to do this, but let's all agree what we're trying to do. We've also still got this strange thing that we're not talking about to look into.
Speaking of which, I prepared a spell to identify things. I could give it a shot.
Oh, that's good. Is it a one? Is it a one thing, or is it you put things together and you put them all and you know what they all are?
Well, we don't know that yet. She hasn't cast the spell.
I
I
don't.
was asking what the spell did, you fool.
Well, it identifies magical objects. I could actually use it on your sword if you like, as well.
Well, we got several things we could. Could we do them all at the same time? Is where it's good.
No.
We can't. Can we? Yeah.
One
How
spell slot
about
per
we
identification spell. However, you only have one thing that really needs identifying unless you want to try and identify the shard.
I was gonna say we can get the sword identified at the Lion Shield poster, possibly.
Yeah.
It would be helpful if you identified the shard.
Yeah, I will give it I will give it a try with the shard, but upstairs I imagine I need to touch the object, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
hand
upstairs.
Gina
Let's not
the,
do that in the bar.
Yeah.
Boy, why are you so quiet?
I'm just tired, man. Just tired.
You normally never shut up.
Yeah. Might go pay the Shrine of Luck a visit.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, what have you got against the Goddess of Luck? Like I said, if she wasn't on our side, then we might not come out of that place.
Yes, I think she's definitely on our side, yeah.
I think that's
you
why
can do
we
what you
should
like with
find
your
this
money,
woman the spellbook more than anything.
I've paid my dues.
As
I don't-
Ultron fades into the darkness behind you, as it disappears towards the shrine. So, Ultron, you're going off towards the shrine, so... Gina, you want to identify the shard?
Yeah.
Okay, can you
Yes.
post the identify spell for me, just so I can give it a read?
Ooh, I can.
Be grateful.
I think I can.
If you click on it from your spells page, it should give you the whole description.
Identify.
That's it.
As it's a ritual, I believe you can do it without expending a slot. if you
Identify
want.
can be cast
Yeah,
as
it takes
ritual.
10
This
minutes.
one isn't.
Okay.
So you cast ident. So you take so pop it out and you cast identify on the item.
Where are we
So
doing
we have
this?
to use the 100 gold
Upstairs, where
pearl
no one else can
special loot.
see.
So you hold on to the stone. You cast the identify spell on it, and
Merrick is sitting in the corner, holding onto his sword, looking out for glowy eyes.
you cast the identify spell, and it seems to fizzle and do nothing.
What a waste.
Damn it.
You don't use the spell slot for it. It fails basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You try again. You know there's magic. This is a magical item, but either your identify spell didn't work, it could have been blocked, or this item could just be different. You're not really sure.
I would like to know that this shard personally offends me.
The shard looks sad.
So what did you find out, Gina?
I found out nothing, which is kind of telling on itself.
As in, like, beyond identification?
As
Right.
in, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's only a fragment. Maybe it's repelling it. Maybe there is some kind of other influence. I mean, I can tell it's magic. The spell didn't work.
Well, do you want to hold on to it, or do you want me to hold on to it?
I was thinking that maybe it would be best if anyone that's not Merrick or me holds it, because if it's the same person that did the talking, at the start in the cave at the beginning, it knows us.
Well, to be fair, it already knows me. There's no reason for it to know anybody else.
So you want to hold it then, Merrick?
I'll hang on to it because now I'm back to more or less full health. I'm
Yeah.
one of the harder people to take things off. But
Fair enough.
yeah.
And am I holding the silvered hand mirror that we're supposed to talk to or give the banshee to?
Yeah, by all means,
Give
it was
to
your
that.
idea, lad.
It's in team loot, but I also I put brackets next to everything that we have. Also, the clothes that's in the bag that we found in the pool, I'm just gonna toss that. We don't need that, right?
Well, we could sell them. I don't know how good they are, but
What were they? I mean,
They were
Yeah.
common traveller's clothes. Nothing
I
fancy.
mean, it's always nice to have a spare set of clothes.
Yeah.
I handed to
Ragnar's
I'm
not
not-
there. He's
not
followed
present.
me.
Ragnar's not there. So, okay, so you guys, Merrick, you now have the shard. Is there anything else you'd like to do, or are you heading out towards the Costa?
Well, we have the Costa. Didn't they say there was some ex-adventurer around here? I mean, maybe he knows about this banshee.
Was that
You
Edermath?
were told of old man Edermath who runs the orchard.
Oh.
Well, we still have to go to the Coster to get your sword appraised.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see if I can get myself a little lockable box to put this thing in.
Okay then.
That's
So you four heading off towards the Costa, yes?
Yes.
Okay, Ultrin and Ragnar. Ragnar, are you just following him? Are you sneaking?
I'm gonna try and keep my distance a little bit.
Okay, Ragnar, give me a stealth
Perception?
check against Ultrin's perception check.
Oh,
Okay,
Don't
Ragnar,
miss.
you stick to from the massive distance there is from the Stone Hill Inn towards the Shrine of Luck, which is probably about 20 feet. You stick to the shadows. Basically, you pop your head out the door every now and again. Ultrin, you head off towards the Shrine of Luck, and you see the previously mentioned Sister Garrily. She still appears to be sweeping up a little bit, dusting out the inside of the shrine. Doesn't seem to notice you as you approach, as she seems to be off in her own little world, humming to herself.
I slowly start to creep up behind him, hoping he doesn't notice.
Okay, you continue to creep.
I am going to do some checks around the shrine to make sure I didn't leave any indications of me being there.
Make an investigation check.
Ultrin was here.
I signed it.
Full set of fingerprints, a mugshot, and the DNA. As you start to have a look around the shrine, Sister, oh, hello. Can I help you?
Oh yeah, I was just come here to give an offering to the Shrine of Luck.
Oh,
As he does this from behind, I run in and say, "Oh, hey, Ultrin!"
Oh my God,
and you
Ragnar, what are you doing
as
here?
Ragnar just appears out of bloody nowhere. Ah!
You're the priestess, right?
Yes. Who are you? Taken aback by this strange grizzled man that appears to have appeared from the shadows.
I grimace and move my hat for a second and sort of say, "My name is Ragnar. My colleagues have told me that we'll be undertaking a quest for you."
Oh, and she kind of she starts to take a step back. You're with Merrick and Mooney?
I'm with the slightly rapey guy. Yeah, him.
Okay. Can I help you? Now she does start. She is backing away slightly.
Yeah. Scared of half man, half hat.
I just had a few questions about the banshee. Do you know anything about it?
It's old and scary. Bit like
Does
you.
it have a name?
Agatha?
Agatha.
Agatha.
What are you gonna give us for completing this for you?
She seems quite nervous at this point.
Can I make some
Intimidating the local priestess.
sort of check to prove that I'm like passive and
No.
try to be nice?
Not with that.
No.
You can't just appear nice. It doesn't work like that.
I'm coming on like full on intimidating.
Like a performance check.
You have to do something and you can roll a check. You can go, no, I'm not going to kill you. Like a person. That's exactly what a murderer would say. I have some potions stored away that I was going to give whoever brought the information. Why?
I turn to Ultrin and say, "Stop asking such things. We wouldn't want anything from you."
All right.
You're confusing me.
I ask her some information about the shrine, same way Mooney did earlier about the gold that's happened. They just
What do you say?
I just say, so does anyone look after this gold? Is there a place where it's taken to?
Hand
I
Do you
appears.
have a vault I can rob?
I keep it
My-
somewhere safe.
My hand
why?
appears at the top of Ultron's
I
neck.
was just wondering if, well, obviously, if they're just left out, or if someone comes to collect them, or.
I generally collect it each night before I go home. Why?
Oh, I was just checking. You know, I was
Okay.
because I wanted. I don't want someone to come along and steal the gold. That's just sitting here. Why? Yeah.
Enough of
Normally,
this.
people
Shut
respect
up.
the shrine. It would take a truly vile person to steal from the shrine.
Yes.
If
Yes, it
someone
would.
per se were to take some gold, what implications would there be?
Well, if that were to happen, she kind of gives you a piercing glance. I'm sure the Lady of Luck would not look kindly upon that person.
Okay.
I look.
Well, it's a good thing that I don't know anyone that's stolen from this.
I
Anyway,
Roll me a deception check.
Oh, God, so bad. Come on, give me good luck. Oh, shit.
At this point, your face is red, beads of sweat running down you. You're like a mop and bucket. Was it you? Did you steal from the shrine yesterday? It was.
Just for fun, he
She
rolled
takes
perception and
her
not
broom and she starts
deception.
hitting you with the end of the broom.
Oh.
Dust flail. Give it back! as she
I
starts hitting you
Rolled
with
the
this
wrong
broom.
one.
I put myself in between them.
You evil man!
Please
Would've been
stop.
the same.
I turn
Still
to
one.
Ultron. I grasp my hand over his neck and say, "Give the money back."
I don't know what you're on about. I didn't take it. I swear.
You see over Ragnar's shoulder, Sister Garrily is waving her broom menacingly.
I throw 10 gold, and I run away.
You throw shrapnel at the poor woman as you launch gold, and you pelt the poor woman with gold coins and run away. As she manages to deftly, very agilely and very deftly dodge the coins as they fly at her, and they clatter against the wall behind her. And go away and never come back.
I lean down and start to pick up the coin, as in to give them to her.
Thank you, sir. Tell that friend of yours to never come around here again. And the Lady of Luck is not with him.
I then take a coin of my own and put it on the shrine as well, just so
She
we
takes
don't
all
see
the coins that are on the shrine and from you, kind of grabs them, puts them in a pouch, and says, "Good day to you, sir." And she scuttles off into a building next to the shrine. Almost in a huff.
That was a bad idea, me going there.
I think it was a great idea.
Anyway, I just love how luck came around and I got that one. Alright.
Goddess of luck.
So,
I guess we meet
at
up
this
with
point,
others as they go head off to the coast.
the rest of you exit the Stone Hill Inn to see Aldrin running away from the shrine and the priestess stomping back into her hut. I can say it was a natural one anyway, it's not going to help him. So, you guys meet up as Ultron appears to be running away from the shrine, as Ragnar walking after him, head in hand. You'd like to all go to the Divine Shield Costa, would you?
Yeah, I would like to look
Yeah.
for some new weapons, obviously.
Yeah.
Because
Because
I need to get rid of 10 gold out of my inventory now.
Okay
See.
then.
Wait,
Well,
how much
on our
gold
wheel,
we got in general? Did we get any more?
I have 51, but
we have party loot that we haven't divvied up yet.
Do we have any stuff we could sell?
well, we have 124 gold, 193 silver.
Yep, you see it right there.
There's a whole lot of stuff in the manor that we didn't fetch, which we could fetch, but that's for another time. It's not worth a lot.
I think we should sell that mirror.
No.
No, we shouldn't.
It's current. It's got to be cursed, right? I feel
Okay,
like it's
so
cursed.
you guys head off into the Lion Shield Costa, and you see Lillian, who you bartered with before, sorting out just minding the shop, seems to be hanging some swords up on a rack. She turns, oh, come on in, what can I do for you?
Two things as after, one of which is after like a small secure metal box to put your valuables in. Not a big thing, just a nice portable small thing.
Sure. Metal, you say?
Yeah, it's something that's going to be hard to break into.
Oh, a little lockbox. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
2 seconds. She pops back from behind the counter and she pulls off this small rectangular box to catch and what appears to be some kind of padlock on the front of it type device. Will this do?
Yeah, I should think. Does it look like it'll fit the thing?
Oh, yeah. With
Right.
room to spare.
Right, that's the ticket. That's what we need. I'll one of them.
There you go. That's 2 gold pieces.
Okay, I hand them over.
I put my hand on his pouch and I say, no, this is something that is important to the party, right? So I reach into the pouch of 124 gold pieces that we have for party loot, and I take 2 of those gold pieces and put it on the counter for her, and then I hand 20 to everybody else, and then give myself 20 as well. So everybody add 20 gold pieces.
Okay.
As you hand out the gold, you see Lillian just puts her hand out as well.
No.
Well, don't ask, don't get.
Yeah, generally speaking, you don't do that in someone else's shop. It's kind of rude.
Why?
He just points at she points at Mary and nods.
I also rip out a sack of 12 gems and then begin rattling them around. Is it not okay to divvy up these as well?
Look, later. This is not why we're here.
She doesn't say anything.
I'm here to see a man with a sword.
Either way, you're planning on taking my gold shortly anyway. What about that heavy earlier?
Sorry, say again.
Heavy crossbow from earlier.
Yes, I still have one in stock. 50 gold pieces for the item, if you're interested.
Yes, very much.
Okay.
Very
Before
well.
you go off and do that, could you just do us a favour and do you recognise the crest on this? We it's unusual, and I was just wondering.
Takes the sword off of you. It looks it over. Very fine sword. Let's have a look. Joanna looks at it. Oh yes, I recognise this. This sword is actually relatively famous.
That's good.
Yeah. It's named Talon. You can tell from the winged hilt. This used to belong to Harold Tressendar. Used to live in the manor up on top of town. The store's been lost for a long time. Very fine craftsmanship. You're lucky to come across such an item. And she hands it back to you.
Well, I can only think that he's looking down and passed it on to someone who needed it at the right time.
Well, a good thought.
Well,
if you're interested in parting with it, I'm sure I could offer you a tidy sum.
I think it came to me when I needed it. It would seem to be disrespectful to do his hand it on just for the now. But I keep your offer in mind. I if things change, but
Fair enough. And she hands the sword back over to you. I don't think there's anything else on there, but it's just your standard +1 longsword.
right, thank you.
I want to ask if she has any darts.
Darts? Yes, I have a few cases. How many would you like?
I'll just take one case for now.
Okay.
How much would that be?
Let me just check my inventory sheet. She says. As the DM checks his inventory sheet. Pack of 5 darts will run you half gold.
Okay,
Or
sounds
5
good.
silver.
I will buy one case then.
She
Well,
hands you this little wooden case with 5 darts in it.
Awesome.
Or also known as one electrum, yes, Mooney. Is there any... Well, you appear to be stocking up. Is there anything else I can offer you? We have many swords or shields, maces, the
Do you
like.
have any trail rations?
Rations? If you're looking for rations, you probably want to pop over to Barthen's. I'm sure he has a lot in stock. Or, depending on what you're looking for, you could even go and speak to Edmath. I'm sure he could sell you some apples. Fine orchard he has. Very crisp. Makes good cider.
Is this what we're talking about now?
What's your hurry? What are you? I'm actually encouraged to go talk to the apple orchard farmer.
Yeah, I suppose that this banshee's probably been around for a while. It can wait a little while longer.
I'm up
I don't
for
think
anything
she's
as long
going
as we don't
anywhere.
have to see that old hag anymore.
What about your mum?
Ooh, says Lillian. Is there
I do know that we should probably go see Harbin, though.
Yeah.
Not to be rude,
Is it-
but is there anything else that you're interested in the shop, or are you just using my shop as a meeting place?
It is pretty nice, I have to admit.
Thank you, but it's not
It's
a
a
meeting
nice-
space. No?
Well then, let's go see that. I forget his name already.
Edermath, or
Edamath.
Harbin.
Yeah. Edamath is at the orchard, and Harbin is at the Townmaster's Hall.
Right. Let's swing by the town master and see where things stood with the manor, because yeah, Gina raised a good point about, well, to be fair, we're doing them a service when we finish the job, that is.
Yeah, but it's half done. We might as well finish it and get paid for it.
Well, let's ask him anyway, because it's kind of on the way.
Says Leanne. She's now just like ushering you out of her shop.
Right. Sorry.
Because
we'll
it's so
talk
busy
elsewhere.
in here.
She just shoots you a look as she keeps loading weaponry onto the wall in a very
All right,
convincing...
I get out.
No.
As you all head out, so you're heading towards the Townmaster's Hall, or are you heading to... Where do you want to go?
I'm
Town
just
Master's Hall is right across the street.
I'm
is.
following the group, loading this crossbow.
Okay. As Ragnar walks behind the group, loading a heavy crossbow.
Oh god, no, please! I walk
Expecting
behind
trouble,
Ragnar.
Ragnar, roll me a d20.
You're gonna spook someone.
He drops the crossbow and we have to find
it.
it.
With
If he
advantage.
kills the old lady, I don't care.
You're alright. Okay, so you, it's not easy, but you do load the crossbow. It's heavy in your hand, and it feels like it packs a punch.
I feel like it's gonna pack a punch into someone's head.
It's 1d10, right?
Correct. Okay, so you head into the Town Master's Hall, and you can see the Town Master, Harbin, hunched over a small desk, appears to be scrawling down some notes. As you open the large doors into the hall, he goes, welcome, friends, welcome. Do come in.
Harbin, I see you're working diligently as usual.
Oh, of course. Is there something that I could do for you?
I look over at Gina and I kind of nudge her forward.
Well, you see, here's the thing. We want to investigate into the manor, if you remember. We asked about
yes.
it.
Oh, yes, yes.
Well, turns out the shadows that moved and all that, well, they were actually rather aggressive shadows.
Yes.
But we are brave and determined, and we prevailed. And we were wondering if, I don't know, if it would be in the interest of anyone in this town if we actually, exterminated the shadow plague down there.
Of course. Having such a threat so close to the town has been a been a worry for many years. Are you saying you've cleared them out?
Not quite yet, but
You might say
well,
it's a work in progress.
Not
yes.
all the way, but if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Oh,
Actually-
I agree.
we want. I mean, we were wondering whether we should go down there again or not. And well, I mean, if it's nothing for us in there, there's no reason to risk ourselves, as you probably understand.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're looking for some kind of recompense. Yes, I know.
Well,
I would never say such a thing, but yes, we are.
I would. It took a big chunk out of my dwarf friend.
Looks down. He seems relatively okay to me.
Aye, well, hardy folk, and we bounced back well.
I saw a dwarf dropped once. He bounced quite nicely.
He cried himself to sleep last night.
Don't push it, lad.
Well, you did clear the bandits from the town as well, and I did say that I would find a reward for you, and if you were to clear out the manor for us, I would be happy to find an even greater reward that we could offer you.
Right.
Okay.
That's good of you. There is one other thing. You know our friend that we brought to you? Well, the individual who attacked us, that person.
Oh, yes.
Just to be
yes,
clear.
Yes.
It seems that some of his friends may have been around the manor area as well. Now, they met an untimely end, but not at our hands, at the hands of the inhabitants.
I told you it was dangerous up there.
Yeah. But the fact that they were there shows that they have an interest in and around here. So you may want to be on the lookout for more of them.
Oh, I will make sure the guards are aware. Yes.
Yeah. Has he actually said anything to you?
Don't think he's no.
Yeah.
Pretty quiet.
Well, he may not know much, or he may just be reluctant to say.
I seem to remember the guards were quite persuasive, but he still didn't say much.
Okay. Well, we told you what we know about that, but yeah, I think we'll let you know when the manor's finished. But I think they seem to be interested around there, so if they turn up there, we'll probably deal with them as well.
Oh, that would be good. Did you find anything interesting down there?
Cursed
No.
playing cards.
Not really.
Cursed playing cards. Dreadful items. Dreadful items.
Well, it seems that according to your friend at the Costa, the previous owner of this seemed to smile on me, and we found it, and it was instrumental in returning out of the place.
Oh, very good. Consider it a part of your reward.
I knew he'd say that.
Yeah.
You mean part of our plunder?
Well, to be fair, I would consider it a gift from its former owner, but
However
point's
you
well
want to
made.
consider it.
Let's not dig this any further. We'll clear out the manor.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else that I can help you with?
yeah, there's a place called Connieberry around here.
Oh,
How
yes.
does one get there?
Oh, just north out of town and then east along the Tribor Trail. You'll go through it.
About how long does it take to get there?
Day and a half.
Right.
Is
It's
there
not,
anywhere
it's
we...
not far from the Wyvern Tor. Those orcs were based.
Oh, aye. Yeah.
We can stop by the orc encampment on the way and clear out that pest.
I'd love
If you
to.
Well-
could, I would be very grateful.
Yeah.
You
You
happen
posted
to
something
know-
on the board about that, haven't you?
What kind of proof would you need that we cleared the encampment?
Their heads.
The man speaks well. Bring me a
I
head.
don't know how
Maybe some
comfortable.
teeth.
Yeah, I would. Okay.
I'm
How many?
comfortable carrying a head of an orc.
Or a couple of ears. A couple of ears. Or teeth. Or just
Make
a
an
few,
ear necklace.
just some proof.
I like this. I
We'll
can do
collect
that.
all their right ears.
Oh yes, I'll make a necklace out of it.
You're disgusting.
You're
asshole.
disturbing individual. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, and apparently there's some old adventurer type around here. Someone said something about apples. That's...
Old man Edamath. He runs the orchard just up the road.
No, we just thought he'd know the area, know some of the problems we might have in the vicinity.
Oh.
Just have a chat.
He's a good man. Makes good cider. He's generally out working.
My head turns towards Ultron as he said cider.
I could go for some cider.
Is there anything else that I can do for you?
Do you happen to know anything about the spirit Agatha?
Doesn't ring any bells to me.
Okay, thanks anyway.
Yeah. Unless there's any other local issues you think we should be aware of, I think that's it for now.
Not that I can think of.
Right. Okay, let's not repeat having the meeting in somebody else's office, so let us move on.
Okay.
So
I
you
do
head
want to
out
start by Barthen's to pick up any kind of trail rations, but then that's on our way to Edermath's anyway.
Yeah. I mean, we can just, for the purposes of speed, you can pick up a pack of 10 rations for a gold.
Heard, I'll mark it down.
Just to make life easier. Okay, so where would you like to go? You can go to the orchard, you can go back to the manor, you could go and play cricket on the green if you really wanted to.
I don't like cricket.
Well, do we want to finish the manor? It seems unfinished business, but
I'm up for
again, now we know we're getting paid for it. It seems kind of we should finish it off, really.
Wait, why
I'm
did
up
we
for
need
it.
to go see? Why did we need to go see Edermath?
No reason.
I feel
About the Banshee, maybe, if he knows
Well,
something.
It's more local knowledge,
Yeah.
but there's no real reason to go and see him. I figured he might know about the orcs or the banshee. I mean, adventure types, even if they retire, they tend to keep an interest in such things.
Maybe even some details about the manor. Who knows?
I think while we're down this way anyway, we should go see Edermath first.
Might as well.
Edermath.
To get this out of the way, we could just go to the manor, which is next to us.
Anyway, we're doing it again. Let's move on. Not enough to keep in
You're all
somebody
outside.
else's office.
You've already gone outside, so you're alright. You're arguing in the
Yeah.
street right now. Okay, so Edermath or manor? A or B?
Edermath.
Edermath.
Okay.
Yeah.
You head round to Edermath's orchard. You can see a simple cottage with a nice trail of smoke drifting from the top, and surrounding the cottage and into the you can see lots of trees, fruit-bearing trees with arrows. And you can see just not too far away, nestled through the trees, you can see, I'd say older, probably from this distance, not that old, probably late 40s. You can see a man picking a few apples and pop into a basket. Didn't seem to notice you.
Seeing someone my own age, I feel slightly offended that people call him Old Man Edermath. I walk over and say, "So are you Old Man Edermath?"
Some people do call me that, yes. Sorry. You are?
I'm Ragnar, and I'm slightly offended that people are calling you Old Man when you look younger than me.
And as you approach the man, he does look relatively youthful and fit for someone they call old man. You can definitely see the age on him, but you can tell the old adventurer build, quite athletic, quite fit, and relatively useful. Dark, dusty blonde hair, quite short, with a little bit of a scraggly, stubbly beard going on. Well, it is what it is. Nice to meet you, Ragnar. He holds out a hand to shake yours.
I shake his hand.
It's a nice, meaty handshake. Tell me, what can I do for you?
Well,
Are you
to
have some
start,
apples?
yeah, we could take some apples, but we're just after the goings on around here. Really, we've heard some strange things about the town,
Well,
and the surrounding area.
Oh,
well, to be more
well,
precise, we heard you're an ex-adventurer, and we figured you might know some stuff around here.
I must say I did dabble in my day. It's been many years since I hung up my sword.
I look at his knee.
His knee seems fine.
Oh dear.
No, it's been many years. I do try and keep an ear to the ground about these kinds of things. Have you heard of the issues we've had at the manor recently?
Oh yes.
Well, I say recently, for a long time. Oh,
You're on about the shades.
yes, the shadows that seem to haunt the place. Terrible goings on.
Those things are nasty.
When I first arrived here, I had a go at them myself, but not what I used to be, unfortunately.
Well,
What are
you
you
know-
trying to say?
That I'm not an adventurer anymore. I farm apples.
do you know when the trouble started? I mean,
Oh,
they're nasty things. You don't just get things like that by accident. I mean, something because there was this big sort of crack in the ground that was really creepy.
I must say I never really got that far. The manor has been haunted since I've arrived. Some 10, 15 years ago.
Just quickly, sorry. Ultron just tried to throw an apple at the back of my head. Do you want me to make a save?
Okay, so Ultron,
I'm tossing apples at people, I'm sorry.
Ultron, make me a stealth check and an acrobatics check.
Oh man.
You throw the apples, you miss. You do climb up the tree without Edamath noticing, and you throw a few apples down, and you're not a very good shot, unfortunately.
Can I try and catch one of them anyway?
While you're having
No.
this conversation, no.
And also, I was
Edamath
stealthy, you
then,
didn't even notice.
sees a few apples just tumble to the ground, doesn't seem to say anything, and he stretches and he wanders. While having this conversation with you, Ragnar, he wanders round, and he just kind of leans up against the tree that Ultron is hiding in, and just sits there. So no, as I said, the man has been haunted for a long time. Have you been there?
We've been tasked with clearing the place out. We went down there to have a look down and see what was there. We found a few useful things, but we're really after doing it for something. I'm not just going to clear it out for free.
Well, one of the things
that's fair enough. The adventurer's got to make a living, they say. But, tell you what.
how did the manor get ruined?
Oh, have you heard the history of the town?
Not really.
No, we're not from around here, really.
As the DM thinks, I told you this last time.
Yeah.
Well, the town. This is not the first time this town was built. There was a version of this town around hundreds of years ago, but it was destroyed in raids. Orcs, I think it was. Used to be quite a profitable mine in the area, in the hills to the south of town. Location long since lost, but that's where that's why the town popped up. It's only recently, within the last probably 30 years, that the town has began to attract life again. At that point, he leans back, and as he does so, he smacks his arm very violently against the tree, and it shakes.
Okay, I'm saving
Ultron,
throw.
make me a dex save.
Easy peasy, man. Easy peasy.
With disadvantage. As he hits the tree, it shakes, and you lose your footing, and you land. You fall, and Edamath just holds his arms out and catches you. Oh,
While I still have an apple just chilling in my mouth.
hello, sir.
uh,
I see you enjoying my apples. I will make sure I send you the invoice. And he just holds you there.
Mooney holds out 5 silver pieces and says, I'll pay for the apples that they've been eating and the bushel that I've taken here. And it's like 5 to 6 apples that I have collected.
Actually, tell you what, you guys seem relatively capable. He's still holding you in his arms,
Apart from him.
Aldrin. And you can see he's kind of got his hands around you and he's just very lightly squeezing as he talks. Have you heard of Old Owl Well?
No, should we have?
Not particularly.
Ah, well, there used to be a mage tower far to the east of here. Very little left of it now. The tower itself long fallen, but the well remains, and that's where it gets its name. As you said, as an old adventurer, old habits die hard. I've had my ear to the ground recently, and I've heard some troubling reports as he continues to squeeze. And he's now almost kind of holding Ultron into a bit of a bear hug, sideways, as you're slowly getting tighter. I've heard from reports of strange undead activities, zombies in the hills.
Ooh, wait, what? What?
Indeed.
I try and free myself.
You wiggle. He's got you firm. And he, as you wiggle, he puts you down, and he puts you down, and as he does, puts his arm around you. Again, just with a bit of force.
Without hesitation, I just grunt, I'll do it.
Oh. Very well, I was merely going to ask you investigate these rumours.
Why is everyone accepting quests?
I nudge Merrick and say, hey, why do you not put up a fight when he accepts quests without everybody accept?
Because Ragnar's already the one that we know would do this kind of thing.
Edmund said, I was merely going to ask that you investigate this area and just see what's going on. I'm just a bit concerned.
Mooney has a fair point. You shouldn't be accepting things for the rest of us. But it does sound relatively interesting, and banshees, horrible, spooky, strange, dangerous stuff. Zombies are relatively straightforward.
You know, there is something about this region that, dead things don't want to stay dead.
Yeah.
When it comes to matters of the undead, I take a keen interest.
As do I, friend.
I ask Edermath, have you heard anything of the Banshee Agatha? We were asked to find her in a town I presume is nearby the tower.
He thinks for a second. I've heard rumour of this, though little more, unfortunately. Why do you ask?
Well, the priestess had asked us to see if we could have a word with her. Apparently, because she's been around for forever, she thinks that she might know something. But I'm all for helping her out. Adventurers need luck, stride of luck and all that. But it's a creepy undead thing that I don't know a lot about. I mean, you know about the manor. There's some weird things there that I'd never seen before.
Well, I wish you luck. Banshees are a fearsome foe, powerful undead.
You know anything about them? I'm relatively new at undead. I mean, zombie thing is relatively obvious. It goes, tries to eat you, you hit it. But
don't let them scream at you. That can be bad.
Right?
Can we find earplugs anywhere?
I don't think it works like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
do you know what happens if they do this screamy thing?
Nothing good.
Well, that's very vague.
A banshee scream is supposed to be deafening and frightening.
It's
Alright, well,
just take care. While you look, you do seem a capable bunch. Banshee may be out of your league. Just so be careful.
Should we wait? Should we wait until level 3?
I don't understand what you're saying to me, strange man.
He says a lot of things we don't understand. Ignore him. But zombies, I think we can do zombies.
No. Well, if you wouldn't mind investigating, I would be in your debt.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to do so.
Oh, excellent. Well, you have my thanks.
You know what we need is a map for these things. Bartram have maps of the area.
I'm sure he will have some for you.
Yeah, alright. Okay, I think we
you
go
already
and get
have
some
your
visions.
own map, though. You just don't know what's on it.
Yeah, I was just thinking a local one anyway. Moving on.
So, yeah, sure. Anyway. Well, if you need anything else, apples, cider, do come back. I'm sure I can add something for you.
Yeah, we'll come back. Possibly not without him. He's just pointing to
Up to Aldrin.
Yeah.
As he pats Aldrin on the back pretty forcefully, and Aldrin kind of lunges forward a little bit, but he seems alright.
Yeah. I just realised I missaid that, but never mind.
Well, I have many. I have much work to do. If you need me, come find me.
Great.
May I have an apple for the road?
He picks one up and just chucks it to you. Go for it.
Oh, thank you.
Catch it.
And Mooney's already got us some, I believe.
Yes, Mooney already
Yeah,
had a
I
bushel.
have like 5.
And he heads back off into the orchard, basket under arm, ready to pick more apples.
Right.
And at that point, we're going to take a 5-minute break. So drink or whatever. You know what breaks are for. And we'll be back here in a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey.
The Ultron may be the first adventurer to end up actually coming up with less money after completing a quest.
Maybe. It's a possibility.
Yes, you're paying them to do quests.
I am, yeah.
Right. Oh, everyone's buggered off except you.
Yep.
I'll wait for the kettle boil. No, messing with goddesses is never a good policy in this game.
Yeah, I've just found that out. Yeah. I'll get my luck back somehow. I will eventually get lucky again. We'll find a way.
Stop robbing gods.
It was once, and I threw 10 more gold back.
You made it hail. You didn't make it rain. You made it hail.
I was scared. She was a scary, scary woman.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to make it up to her
the
somehow.
Scary, tiny little 20-year-old lass.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make it up to her somehow.
I'm sure you'll be remembered in her prayers, but not necessarily in a good way.
Yeah.
Well, whenever we do her quest and we come back to her, she's not gonna be happy to see me.
I can't imagine why.
If the party gets unlucky, we know who to blame.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's the party that will be unlucky. I think it's gonna be me that's gonna be unlucky.
I mean,
I'm
random
good.
disadvantage on saving throws would be really bad for you, wouldn't it?
It would be very bad.
Like at the most inopportune time. Like trying to hold onto a tree, for example. Just saying.
No,
I feel like you know what's going to happen in the future. It's like you're the DM or something.
It's almost like I wrote it. It's weird.
I'm going to put the creepy glowy thing in the metal box and lock it.
You put the creepy glow thing in the metal box and lock it. Congratulations.
And I'm going to give the key to...
Me.
No, not you. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, which is actually quite a long way.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Gina. On the grounds of it's going to require getting something off two of us to get at it.
Okay.
I think I could do that.
If somebody tries to take it, I will set them on fire.
Challenge accepted.
I have to say, wouldn't it be a terrible shame if Ultrim were to steal the creepy glowy thing and disappear into the distance, and then it to become his problem?
It's true. I think it's best in your
Actually, you'd
hands.
probably sell the damn thing to the whatever the creepy owner is.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Just give me a good price.
Oh god, I've just found a more annoying paladin subclass. They've recently just released an Unearthed Arcana, and it's the Oath of Redemption. So the first line just makes it sound like the worst, like so annoying as a party. The Oath of Redemption sets a paladin on a difficult path, one that requires a holy warrior to use violence only as a last resort. Just tries to...
It's the one from your game!
I know, Xavier, this is Xavier's class. Yeah, that couldn't get irritating at all. There's also Way of the Drunken Master for monks, which I may try out, and a Monster Slayer for the Ranger archetype, which is a bit like a Witcher. It's quite interesting. So I'm just reading through some bits at the moment while I wait.
Anyone have any thoughts about which quests we think we'd like to do?
Well, you could do
I'm
that
up
in
for going to the manor.
character.
I'm up for either going to the manor or going to kill some orcs.
No one likes orcs. The orcs get a bad rap.
Hey, the orcs did some bad things, and I don't want to talk about it. I'm done.
Oh,
I mean,
friend,
do
would you
we
like
know
to show
that
me
the
on
orcs are...
where did they touch you?
Right in the heart.
On the little stick figure, where did they touch you? The stick figure's got a
I was
stick
actually wondering where the strange apple grower was going, but I was just deciding to wait and see.
I was scared. I shitting myself when he grabbed me.
He was just giving you a cuddle.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's all my health. Goodbye.
So, how convenient. Okay. Tara, are you back with us?
What is
Yes.
an arcane trickster?
Arcane Trickster is a rogue that dabbles in a bit of wizardry.
Let's see.
Casts like illusions and shit like that.
I'm not really built for that.
That's because you're not very smart.
Yeah.
And,
Kind of
you've got a low intelligence.
I really do. Yeah. If I didn't build myself for it, so
The fact
I
that
did
you
it
didn't
more
get
for
that
the
token insult
sneaky.
proves my point.
Well, no, I got it. You're saying I'm dumb, you dick.
Okay. Charles!
Nope, he's gone. Don't worry about it. Corey's not even here yet.
I know Corey's not here, but I don't care about Corey.
Well, yeah.
I'm used to carrying on without him. Free food?
I'm eating my girlfriend's sweets.
I'm glad you added sweets to the end of that.
See? Milk bottles.
You're so evil.
Yeah, she's not gonna be happy.
And you're
She ain't
rustling
mine,
really
it's fine.
loudly.
I'm stopping now. I'm stopping. We're on a break.
Well, we were like a 5-minute break 8 minutes ago. I was ready to start, and then somebody else just fucked off completely. Giles. Yeah. So, has anyone seen any good TV shows recently?
No.
Iron Fist.
What did you think
I
of it?
started watching that.
I thought it started off really slow and stuff, and it kind of picks up nicely towards the end. That's what I thought.
I can agree with that.
I like the Marvel Netflix series. I just haven't gotten to this one yet.
No, I've watched the first season of Daredevil and a bit of Jessica Jones, but I'm going to go back and watch it.
Oh, Jessica Jones is a good one. You have to finish that.
I think
Daredevil season 2 is the best, though.
I've got 3 episodes into the Jessica Jones, so I'm going to go back and watch that. I need to watch the second series of Daredevil and
then Luke Cage. Oh, that's good.
Luke Cage is hands down the best so far. I mean, even over Iron Fist, although I haven't seen the end of it. But like the Daredevil 2, you definitely got to see. It's fantastic.
I don't agree with Luke Cage being the best. That's the second best to season 2 Daredevil. Season 2 Daredevil.
I quite like the first season of Daredevil. So,
well, you got the Punisher as well, which is just so good of story.
Spoilers.
Oh, it's beautiful.
No, I'm joking. No, Iron Fist isn't bad. I've got 1 episode left. It got to 1:00 in the morning last night, and I thought probably should go to bed. It's like, but there's only 1 episode left. Yeah, but I'm up in the morning.
So guys, I'm on episode 35 of Critical Role.
Impressive.
Oh, that's it?
You've watched more than I have then. I
started from the beginning, like about a month and a half ago.
I started from the beginning as well. I'm only up
brave soul.
episode 10.
I know.
Respect for that.
I started off at about episode 50, I think. So I'm about 40 episodes in now. Because I started when they hit the Feywild ish time, and then just kind of started watching from there. I don't have enough time to watch the current ones, let alone
past ones.
The past ones as well. I mean, I'm already 2 episodes behind now on the current stuff. I'm like, I want to watch, don't have time, because I keep running D&D sessions. Anyway, we're all back now, apart from Corey, and nobody cares about him. So you guys you leave Edinmath's Orchard, and you're now strolling down the path back towards town. What would you like to do?
To the manor.
Yeah, we might as well finish the manor.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna get compensation for finishing it, so.
Yeah.
Okay, you return to the manor, strangely exactly where you left it.
Oh, weird.
Witchcraft.
I know, right? So you return to the manor, and you traverse back to the last spot where you were comfortable, where you knew where stuff was. You cross over the northern bridge across the crevasse, and you find yourselves at this strange area with the tunnel leading down south, and a set of stairs that Mooney is currently facing, heading down further into the... I'm going to call it basement, because that's pretty much what it is now. What do you want to do?
Ultron?
Yeah.
Do your thing.
I think we should go down the stairs. That is down, right?
These are down, yes.
Okay, I'm
Not
going to
very
stealth it up.
As Mooney flies through the wall. Mooney casts Merge with Stone.
I got it. I'm stealthing.
The Mission Impossible theme plays in the background.
I would also like to do just an investigation check as well.
You're checking as you go for traps, are you?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Oh no, you randomly got disadvantage on that stealth roll. You don't really. Okay, so Ultron, as you creep down almost silently, you find that the corridor...
There's 2 doors.
Turns around to the right, and there's a door to your left and a door to your right.
I would like to check the door on my left. Just see, is there like a peephole I can look through?
There's no peephole. It's not.
Can I'll put my ear against it then, just see if I can hear any noises. Then
make me a perception check. You put your ear against the door. You hear nothing.
All right. Guys, this door over here seems fine, but there's another door over to the right. I'm shouting down the hallway now, so you know.
Guys, it's clear!
That kind of breaks myself.
Ragnar, stop shouting, you idiot!
Clink,
follows
clink,
down.
clink.
As with every step that Merrick drops down, ching, 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 ching.
I'm just gonna go up to Merrick and then give him my blessing of the trickster, so he's quieter.
You get halfway down the stairs and chink chink.
That's really good. How'd you? I should learn how to do that.
It's a
That's
gift.
good. That.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Right. You scouted, Alton. Where are we going?
Let's go in. Let's I open the door. Just yeah. Okay.
Right.
You open the
go
door,
in, walk.
and as Merrick walks in, Merrick, you see a familiar sight. An old, abandoned, what appears to be a bunkhouse, servants' quarters. Not quite sure. There are some old, dusty beds, creaky, rotten wood. Some old knickknacks and bits and bobs that have been left laying around. Seems relatively quiet and empty.
Right, Mooney. You remember what happened when you touched the cards? So
I'm not
let's be
touching
careful
nothing.
when we touch folks here. We touch things here. Oh, I can't speak today.
I'm gonna do an investigation check.
So
See if I
Merrick,
find anything.
as you walk into the centre of the room, a familiar feeling grips you. The dark, shadowy corners of the room begin to shift and sway, and start to coalesce into form as from each corner things appear.
We got more of the buggers.
Things.
Okay, we can assume that empty rooms are not emptying here.
I thought I just heard nothing. I guess these guys don't make much sound.
Weird that
Maybe Shadow does that to you.
considering they're
Maybe.
composed of dark energy.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like you all to roll initiative
The initiative.
Fancy
button.
initiative.
with your fancy initiative buttons.
Well, I'm not going first.
No, you're not. Note to self,
Surprisingly, looks like I am.
I haven't rolled yet.
Shadow is.
Shadow is. As is the other shadow. No, the other shadow is not. Okay. Okay, time for an experimental feature. Let's see if this works. I said roll. Thank you. Okay, so do that. Now, in theory...
Music.
Where's it gone? Yay. Okay.
This music, yo.
New battle music.
Yeah.
Okay, so this shadow Merrick doesn't go towards you. Turns towards the nearest creature it can see. Do let me know if the music's too loud, by the way. And
It's up there.
let me fix that. It's difficult. These ones are quite loud. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. It's weird. These ones are much louder than the other ones.
I just turned my master music volume level down anyway.
All right.
Sorry.
What? I'm deaf.
What?
I blame everything on that.
What?
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 And the shadowy claw reaches out towards you, Ultron. 19 to hit,
Ooh.
and you take 6 points of necrotic damage as the claw just
the fuck?
reaches through you. And you feel the strength fade your body as you lose 3 strength.
What? How do I lose strength?
You take
Just
3 from
change
the-
your modifier. What strength does that put you down to?
I'm already at -3.
So what's your total strength score now?
I'm pretty sure it'll be
You what, 4?
minus 5.
How the hell did you get -3?
You didn't have -3, I don't think. You can't have -3, otherwise you wouldn't be able to
No.
walk. Okay,
can have
Ultron,
-1.
you are now at 4 strength, which puts you at your -3. So your movement is reduced to half.
Okay.
Merrick!
Right. Seeing the thing go for my mate. Well, go for him anyway.
Thanks.
I rush forward and go, "Hey, you got beef? Deal with me. Whack it with my sword."
Go for it. You can do this,
I'm
Charles.
trying to do it.
I believe in you.
It is not working. I'm clicking on it, but nothing is happening.
You don't have it in your inventory.
I do. I added it.
No, you didn't.
I didn't save then.
What the hell? What have you done?
It is in my inventory.
Yeah, badly. Are you rolling one-handed or two-handed?
One-handed. I've got a shield on.
Oh god, what have you done? You added a +1 longsword, and that's it. You wrote the word +1 longsword. Just let me do it.
It's called a talon or something, right?
Let's put it this way. I added it into the
No
bit at the
touchy.
bottom, and then it
No.
didn't work properly.
No touchy. No touch.
Oh, Charles.
So. I don't even know what's going on with your stuff. There you go. Same thing. What? Why is your strength +1?
What?
You haven't fixed your strength
It's not.
either.
It's wrong.
Well, fix it then.
You told me to leave it alone.
The strength
It
modifier.
was right on my sheet.
Your strength modifier is still 1. You haven't put your strength score back up.
Yes, I have.
It's 13 on your sheet. I can see it right here.
I'm seeing 16 on mine.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Close your sheet on your side for me.
Okay, I'll close it now.
There we go. Please stand by for technical difficulties, crew.
Shenanigans.
I deny that this is my fault. This is roll 20.
If you want to make that assumption.
Well, by the time I'd finished it all looked correct.
I know what the fuck's going on with your sheet. Anyway, you hit and you do 5 points of damage. Let's go with that. Might want to restart your roll 20 or something.
Alright.
Okay, and at that point, the shadow nearest to you reaches forward and reaches out and fails miserably. Gina, come save the day.
I would like to cast
Protect
something.
me, Gina.
I'm going to cast magic missile at the shadow in front of Merrick.
Okay, this one here.
Yeah, that's the one.
11 points of force damage, very impressive. So as you launch 3 bolts of magical energy that shoot out, striking the shadow, and its form withers and shifts, but manages to pull itself back together. Just. Nistari.
I'm going to Sacred Flame the one on the bottom right.
Bottom right. Okay.
If this will work.
Okay, so it's a DC 13 dex save then. Fails. As you strike this creature with divine energy, it takes quite a lot of radiant damage as the light causes its form to disappear completely momentarily, as it then brings itself back together in a very unstable state. Ultron.
I'm going to attack this guy
With
my sword and dagger.
okay.
Sword, dagger.
They both hit. Roll damage
Dun, 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 dun,
and sneak
dun.
attack. For the first one.
That's
So
short sword. Wait, I did short sword and short bow. My bad.
that's fine. The damage is the same. It's fine.
Okay, I'll just do it.
So you deal. Your sneak doesn't count on that one, and you don't get your modifier on your offhand strikes.
Yeah.
And you rolled your bow again. Roll a dagger. Oh yeah, roll short. You need to.
I screwed something up.
What have you done?
I clicked short bow instead. Dagger. Here, look. Here's my dagger. There you go.
That'll hit. So roll damage on that.
Whoa,
1. So you deal some points of damage as your blades seem to just glide through this creature. Okay. Shadow in the far corner is going to move towards the closest target it can see, which will be Merrick, and goes out with a strength-draining claw, missing horribly. Ragnar.
So I'm going to. My crossbow is loaded from earlier.
Yes, your crossbow.
So I'm
Yep.
going to activate
That was
my.
unintentional.
I was going to say, what? Ragnar hit? Never mind, different person.
I'm going to
Okay.
activate my Crimson Right
Yep.
on my crossbow. Let me just deduct the health quickly.
Yep. Took -2 health, and you get your little green dot.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'm going to shoot the one that just attacked Merrick.
Okay, go
Whoa.
for it.
Right. Ah,
Roll
Nice
me a
new crossbow.
d20.
sorry.
Roll me a d20. The
Wow.
crossbow misfires, but the bolt just stays exactly where it was. It's almost like the string just pinged off. It's fine.
You just have to reload it.
Just needs
I
loading
go-
again.
I start to reload the crossbow, which will happen on the next turn.
That's fine. Okay. The next shadow, the one in the corner, wavering slightly after being struck with divine energy, moves forwards and is going to move to here and reach out to strike the one that struck it,
Oh no.
making an attack against Niftari. 14 to hit. Does that hit?
I think it does. Yeah, it does.
Okay, you suffer 8 points of necrotic damage,
Oh,
and your strength is reduced by 2 points.
Oh goodness.
Mooney, as a damsel in distress.
Oh, alright. Alright, so I'm gonna move forward a little bit. I want to get to about right there. And we'll go ahead and we'll shoot at this one.
It's alright, you got your
Actually,
own. I'm helping Merrick.
well, no, the guy that's right on Merrick, right?
There's a guy there that's Merrick, and this one here just attacked Niftari.
Oh, fair enough. Alright, so let's go ahead and put Hex on that one.
Which one? That one. Yep, okay.
The one that just said attacked Nukari, and then I'll shoot that one with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, make your attack. It's a miss, unfortunately. Okay.
whose idea was it to come back into this place?
The Shadow is going to make another attack against you, Ultron.
That's nice.
15 to hit.
That's nice.
You already have an... Oh, God. Are you not wearing armour?
I don't know.
What armour have you got on? Leather.
Leather, yeah.
What's your dex modifier?
My dex is 3.
Your,
Oh, it's 16 with 3.
your AC should be 14, not 13. Still hits, anyway. Dealing 5 points of necrotic damage. And your strength is reduced by another 1.
Oh no.
You can no longer draw your bow.
How much damage did I take, sorry?
5 points of necrotic damage.
Oh man, I'm gonna run away in a second.
Actually,
Or
sorry,
stumble
you can draw your bow, but you can no longer take bonus actions. That's a lie. We'll see what happens when you do it. Let's finish about half.
Oh god. Like my luck's going down.
You are down to 3 strength, though. I mean, you're like the strength of a 5-year-old right now.
It's 3 strength. Okay, one second, let me just change my strength.
I will say,
Okay.
if someone reaches 0 strength, they die.
Okay.
What? Just forever?
Just straight out
Oh.
die.
My strength's
Oh,
minus
no.
4.
Merrick,
Right.
try again.
Oh, I didn't mean to
Okay.
do that, sorry.
I'm going to take out the... Well, at the moment I can see only one of them appears to be what I would consider blooded.
There's 2.
Right,
One
okay.
Purple dot and one without purple dot.
Okay, so I will initially go for the one with the purple dot.
Okay, make your attack roll. Yay!
Miss.
Misses.
I will action surge and do it again.
Okay. Burn your action surge.
And missed.
And you get your sword stuck in the door.
God.
Bugger! That did not go as planned.
You can almost see the shadow in front of you laugh. It has no mouth or face, but it's still laughing at you. And it reaches out, dealing 14 points of necrotic damage to you,
Oh
Merrick.
my god!
Ouch.
Jesus.
And your strength reduces by 4.
Oh.
I love these things.
Double because of a crit?
Nah. If I
I hate-
doubled it, he wouldn't be able to swing his sword anymore. He wouldn't actually be able to hold his armor. He's already struggling. Actually, Merrick, you are reduced to 10-foot walking speed as well because of your armor.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Gina,
Jesus,
If I-
save me!
If I cast Burning Hands, would I be able to get all of the shadows in there?
let me see if I can find my template.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna get hit.
It's alright, you can control the spell, I think.
Okay.
It's a 40. I think it's a 45-degree cone. So
15-foot cone.
yeah, that's fine. Make this sure this is the right size. There we go. Okay, so from there, send this to the back. So from where you are, you could indeed hit all. You could hit 3 of them, and Aldrin and Merrick.
Yeah, but
You
we
can exempt us.
You can exempt
Uh,
how many people?
Yeah, 2. 1 plus my spell level. Yeah, 1 plus my spell level.
That's fine then.
So 2.
Oh, yes.
I would like to do that then.
Okay then. Cast your spell. Remind me, do they have to make their deck saves still on that? I can't remember on the careful casting. Is it careful casting evocation? Is that what you've got?
Yes, evocation, sculpt spells. It's called.
Okay. Just check. 'Cause I'm pretty sure you're fine, but I just want to confirm.
I believe we're just exempt.
Yeah. I think I asked this question last time and was proved wrong.
Yeah,
but
it's they automatically succeed saving throws and take no damage if they should take half damage.
yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you deal 10 points of fire damage to that one. Reduced. That one to that. That one. Oh. You deal 5 points of fire damage to all of the shadows as their forms flicker and waver in the flame light, in the candlelight. They seem to weaken with the light as the light strikes them, and the embers of the burning beds seem to glow, and a dim light fills the room, and you can kind of see their forms fade and flicker in the light. Yes, Dari.
I am going to guiding bolt the one that attacked me.
This one here, the one that's hexed.
Yes.
Okay, make your attack with advantage. Fuck it. Roll damage.
There we go. It's just
14 points of radiant damage. As you launch this bolt of radiant energy, it spears through this creature's chest, and it just dissipates into nothingness. And just evaporates.
Nice.
I'll teach it to attack me.
Aldrin.
I'm gonna attack that one with my sword and dagger again.
Which one?
The one right next to me, and then this one.
Oh, that one.
Yep.
Okay.
I do attack that one. This time I'm actually going to use my dagger as well.
Hit. Hit. Roll damage. You deal, again, as you deal some damage to the creature as your weapons swing through its formless body. Oh god.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. It was nice knowing
I
you
will
guys.
say you can bonus action disengage.
Hmm.
Up to you.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna run away behind Moody. Does he? So I can't. If I disengage, I don't get hit.
You don't get opportunity attacks against you. You can use that as your cunning action.
And I only have 30, so
you're already at half right
okay,
now,
cool.
so you have 15.
So I can get to there. Cool. I'm out.
Okay, Merrick. This one is going to take a swing at you again. 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ignore the 9. That's for the crit. You take 5 points of necrotic damage, and your strength is reduced by an additional 4. What's your strength at now?
Let's see. 8.
You can no longer move. Ragnar.
He is not paying attention at all. Look at him. Look at him.
Ragnar.
Yes, you. Hello.
Playing?
Indeed, I am playing. I was going to hit the one in front of me, but I have a funny feeling that I've missed.
You have just missed. Mooney.
I use my bonus action to put Hex on this one.
Yep.
And then let's go ahead and shoot at him.
That'll hit. Roll damage. That'll do it. As the creature, very much as Nithari did, you lance this bolt of energy through the creature and dissipates into nothingness.
Gotcha.
Merrick.
Mm-hmm.
Misses.
Thankfully.
Your turn.
I can fail to hit it again.
Second
I'll
wind.
go for the more wounded one.
Second wind.
Bloody hell.
You missed.
What is it with mine and Merrick's roll?
He's on like -1 modifier.
I could do second win is a bonus action, right?
Second wind. Yes.
Yeah. So second win.
The DM tells you to second wind. You second wind.
You're right. So that's
It's 1d10.
1d10 plus level, isn't it? So
1d10 plus 2. He gets a 3 here, I bet it. 5. I rolled a 3. I got some right. You regain 5 points of HP. As the shadow in front of you, seeing only one target, hits
me again.
for 10 points of necrotic damage.
I'm down.
And your strength is reduced by another 3.
What is your strength now?
If only you had a healer to come in here.
5.
Yeah, you just collapse to the ground in a withered state. Gina.
Shit. I am going to firebolt the one in front of Merrick.
Okay, fire away. No pun intended. That'll hit. Roll damage.
Oh, come on.
7 points of fire damage as your hit thing strikes through him. Nithari.
I will do my Sacred Flame on the one in front of Merrick.
Come in. Go for it. Poppy, this is not the right time. My cat is nibbling on my arm right now. And her tail is completely covering up my chat rolls. So I'm going to trust you guys. I'm rolling a dex save. What did I get?
4.
I failed. What was the damage?
Only 5, I think it says.
You call down this pillar of fire as the creature is swept away within the blast. And just for proof, cat.
Meow.
Okay, Ultron.
I don't know what to do. If I go to here, can I see it? Yeah, I can kind of
Just
see
about,
it.
yeah. If you can see
I'm
it,
going
you can see
to
it.
try to hit it with my short bow.
Attack with disadvantage. Miss.
Aw.
Ragnar. Disadvantage from your strength, by the way.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You're muted.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to start with, I'm going to try and hit it with my heavy crossbow.
Okay. You hit!
Hey, I hit something.
Roll damage.
Yay.
Ragnar,
Wait.
how do you want to do this?
Oh,
Yay!
yay!
So-
Finally.
Seeing Merrick go down, I leap forwards and screaming "No!" in slow motion as I fire a crossbow bolt off, just
Heavy
in any
crossbow.
random direction, trying to hit it.
So you see Ragnar, he dives. No! Catches his shoulder on the door. No! Spins around and starts just arcing through the air. Just randomly launches the crossbow bolt. It pings off the ceiling, off the wall, and straight through the creature's would-be face, and disappears into nothingness.
Yay, we did it, guys.
I then stabilize Merrick.
No need to. I cast Spare the Dying on him. Well, it's basically the same thing.
Merrick,
If you just heal me, then I'll recover.
Merrick,
I could heal you, but I only have 2 spell slots left. We didn't pick up any potions, did we?
No.
I'd say that's a good.
We
I'd
have
say
2
that's a
potions
good
and party
use of
loot.
spells.
Merrick, make me. You are
Yep.
now not dying. Make me a Constitution saving throw. You wake up with 1 HP. You can't
Can he
move.
carry his own armor?
That did not go well. Ow!
You are
I can't
currently
move.
completely unable to move.
I drag Merrick into the room.
Merrick's
He's already in the room.
He's in the room.
Good.
I drag him into a comfortable position in the room.
Make me an athletics check.
Definitely think we should rest in here.
I'm just trying to drag him, not trying to
It's like
pick him up.
dragging a heavy metal crate across the floor. Merrick, it's pretty uncomfortable. This floor's got stones and rocks that you're just being dragged over. It's bumpy.
Ow!
And you're being
Just leave me
dragged
be.
across
Ow,
chainmail
ow,
right
sit-
now. It's not very comfortable. But he fails to lift you into any form of comfortable position. Just drags you on the floor for about 3 feet.
I was just trying to prop him up against a wall.
I will put down my sword, my warhammer, and my shield.
Excellent. You still can't move.
Undress him!
You're currently wearing armour that weighs 60 pounds and requires a strength of 15 to wield. You have a strength of 5 right now, I believe.
Wow.
I am stronger than you right now.
Quick,
I'm
challenge
very
him to an arm
impressed.
wrestle! Merrick, you feel like shit. You've had hangovers before.
I think I'm
This
just gonna sit out the next bit. I don't think I can do much.
I would like to enter the room and do some investigation.
I thought you say you're going to go into the room to the north.
No,
Make my day.
I want to come into here and just do some investigation.
Make me investigation.
See if I can see anything.
And a mobile dwarf.
No. I see
room
nothing
is
except a
completely
dwarf
barren.
on the floor.
You see, you find a collapsed heap of dwarf. Looks like some kind of dwarven pile-up.
Because I ran away that he died.
However, if that attack had hit you, you would have actually died.
I know.
Like, no coming back, died. So Merrick made a noble sacrifice. But when you look around the room, you don't see anything of interest.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Yeah. Those
Corner
rolls
press.
would have taken down anybody else completely.
Oh yeah.
I would like to rest. Don't know
Yeah,
about you
rest for a
guys.
bit.
Yeah.
You like to take a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay then. So are you all getting into the room and are you barricading the door? Or
Yeah.
are you shutting yourself in?
Yeah. Well, should we move one of the beds up against the door and barricade it? I mean, the
Like-
shadows, they could get in anyway, so it doesn't
Light
really matter.
all the torches. Are there torches in the room?
There are torches in the room.
Yeah, just a couple.
Are they
Can
lit?
we?
One is lit from the fire spell.
Are these beds movable?
Oops, daisy. Yeah.
Okay,
Technically,
I'll
no, I can't move the tokens for the beds.
Well, yeah, obviously,
they're
yeah.
glued to the map. But yes, you can move the bed.
Alright, I'll barricade the door of the bed then.
Okay.
No, you don't. You go. Your feet
I asked
scrabble.
Mooney to come and help me.
You scrabble along the floor like a cartoon character.
I shift the bed over for him.
You pull the bed over, smacking old Merrick in the head as you go.
Ow!
Because he's laying right next to this bed. And you pop it up
Well,
against
sorry.
the door. And you settle yourselves down and take yourselves a short rest. Roll any hit die that you'd like to roll. You have 2 that you can roll. Merrick, you regain 18 HP or whatever, up to your maximum. And you regain your strength score as well. Ultrin, are you rolling? Yeah. You regain 8 HP, and again, your strength score returns.
Brilliant.
How long are we?
I don't know.
Wait, do we get our strength back during the short rest?
Yes.
Okay, gotta change that.
I think that's it. Mine was 4, I think. I don't remember. And how much did I get? I got 8. Look at that, back to almost full health.
Short rest, Corey. Just an hour.
No, an hour. Okay. Would my crimson right be lost?
If you put your crossbow down, yes. If you don't, no.
I feel like I'm guarding the door anyway.
You feel like you are. Okay.
I would be guarding.
Feel free to feel like that.
No,
I did some investigations in the room. I didn't see anything there, Mooney.
Ultron has investigated the room, couldn't find anything.
But my investigation was bad, so...
As a metagamer, you don't know that.
Yeah.
All you know is you looked around the room and you didn't find anything.
Yep.
I'm going to sit there immobile looking around the room because there's bugger all else I can do for a bit.
Merrick, you lay there, you close your eyes a little bit. You have a little bit of a doze. And you wake up and you feel good as new.
Oh.
You can move.
Is it just me, or did we just make the same mistake as we did last time?
Yes.
And Merrick, Mooney hands you a healing potion to keep hold of. For future use.
Thank you, lad.
It seems like you need it more than I do.
It does seem that I spent most of my time getting hit by things, but yeah.
I mean, you're dwarves. That's what you're good for, right?
It's being hit in the face.
You take a good punch to the face.
Oh, we have been known to hit other people as well. Like people who suggest we're good for being hit.
Do you really want to try that, mate?
He can't even move. How can you pick on that poor guy? Oh, he can
He's up
now.
now. He's fine.
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one drew. I'm surprised no one drew a mustache on him.
I just dived in front of a shadow creature to save your face.
You dived into the room.
He was already dead.
He didn't know this. He was unconscious. So, the room appears to be clear and empty. What do you want to do?
I'm still keep.
Let's go onwards.
Yeah. Can
We're
we?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. We've cleared the things out of this room. Do we know if these things stay cleared?
I don't know. I moved the bed away from the door anyway.
But I think the thing we've learnt of these things is where possible hit them from a range.
Yeah, that sounds good. Because if you get too close, they drain you.
Yeah. And
They are-
yeah, they got by me. I went too far in the room and they got by me.
They are arresting enemies.
So, what do you guys think we should do? Where should we go?
Well,
Wasn't there a door opposite?
this
There is a door.
room up
opposite.
here leads to where we've been, but
Well,
there's
we don't
only
know
one
that.
way to find out. We've agreed to do it. Open the door, please.
I was distracted by the shiny things.
Yep, we've been here.
You open the door and you find the other end of the magic evil card room.
I have this strange feeling that there's something in that other pathway to another exit. I don't know where it could lead, but I feel like there's something over there.
I'm not going in that room.
If Jean is going into the room, I'm staying by her in case the thing has come back.
Suddenly, 17 shadows.
I'm not going any further, and if anything moves, I'm booging it. So.
Okay.
Right. Okay. I think we can consider that bit cleared at least for now. So we've got one place we haven't been. So let's give a look at that.
Let's.
Did we actually search this place?
I
we
I was unconscious, so I don't know.
searched
don't.
rooms, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. If we're happy we haven't missed anything, let's move on.
Alrighty. So how do we want to... Wait, which way are we going? Sorry.
Let's go and investigate that passage we haven't been down.
Yeah.
I think that's the only one left, unless someone thinks we missed something.
No, I think that's reasonable.
Not that I'm aware of.
I'm gonna get my stealth on and go ahead.
Go on ahead.
Oh,
Where
Boogie's
Mooney's
already
waiting. He's just out there tapping his foot.
I told you I wasn't going in that room.
Those cards are back for him. So, Ultrin, Mooney, Merrick, all of you really, as you approach, you look down the tunnel and you can see light from the other end.
Well, there's a light coming.
Over at the Frankenstein place, etc.
And as you head out, the tunnel carries on for about another 100 feet, and you pop out what appears to be a cave entrance in a wooded area.
I feel like we've just got deja vu and now we're back in the other cave. No,
You walk into the other cave, and you die.
Where do we pop out?
You pop out. You're so demanding. You pop out.
Is it near the mine? Are we here?
Down there.
Oh. Huh. So that's it?
So. We cleared it?
I believe so. I hope there's no more of those damn things. Those things are nasty.
As far as we're aware, we've killed them anyway. Either way, they're not going to know if we've killed all of them or not.
Yeah.
We might as well just collect.
I think this bears out what the old bloke at the orchard said, that if banshees are nastier than those things, I don't think we're ready.
Maybe we
There's
should
only
go hunt some orcs to train ourselves up.
Maybe we don't.
Let's go grind boars.
Maybe we don't have to fight the banshee. Maybe there's a different way.
Yeah. Well, first of all, we agreed to clear the thing. We've cleared the thing. We got beaten up again. Well, at least gets the reward for that. And then we can maybe go look at the zombies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be scary. Alright, so we'll head off to Harbin then.
Okay, so you're heading off to Harbin's. Okay. Oh god, that's horrible.
Oh, does anyone want to pick anything up from here? Like, we saw those swords and things before. Does anyone want any of that stuff?
Nathan, come on. We're getting those boars down.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, anyway, so you guys head back. Are you going back in through the manor to get your way back out? Because technically, you kind of just know you're in a wooded area right now.
I'd say we
I
probably
guess.
have to, yeah.
Okay, so magic.
Wow. I can't wander around. Okay.
You want to?
No, it's fine. I've always gotten lost.
As we make our way out, I just have a look at. I have a bit of a look around just to make sure there's nothing we've missed.
Investigation check as you go. Okay, you take a poke around on your way out, but you don't notice anything additional.
Okay.
Okay, so you head out and you head back towards the Town Master's Hall. It's probably about midday by now. You enter. You see the Town Master diligently working away as always. He looks up from his work. Yes, back so soon?
Yeah. The manor's cleared.
Oh, jolly good news. Completely? Are you sure?
Yeah,
well, we've been in
Yes.
every room we can find, and anything that came out, we killed.
Oh, excellent. Jolly good, jolly good, jolly good.
we
And it's not.
blood-
They're not coming back?
As far as we can tell, no, they're not.
Good,
Because-
good. He gets up from his table, claps his hands together. Ah, fine work, friends, fine work.
You probably think that we are informing you, but you know, this is supposed to be a kind of like a transaction.
Don't you worry, little one, don't you worry. I haven't forgotten. Now, while you were gone, I had a chat with some of the people around town. And he kind of looks up. We're not a rich community, unfortunately. But we've got some else we could give you. You may have noticed on the way up to the manor there was a vacant building. It's called Sleeping Giant. It used to be a tap house. We'd stop scoring. We'd like for you to have it. Use it as I don't know.
A base
Base
of
of
operations.
I don't know, but we give you this property and its land, and a small pouch of gold as well. Does that seem reasonable?
I'd say that seems very reasonable.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, a house.
He called me little one. I want the bonus.
So would there be deeds involved?
Oh, of course. So I'll get it drawn up later. But for now, he stands up. He kind of claps his hand around one of your shoulders. Welcome to the town. And he also hands, he ruffles Gina's hair, and hands you a pouch of gold, with 200 gold in it.
I am going to set him on fire.
Seeing
Gina
the
casts
look,
burning hands.
seeing the look of anger in Gina's eyes, I tip my hat to the townsmaster, put my hand on her shoulder, and say, "Come on, let's go get our stuff back into the Sleeping Giant."
He called me little one.
I think, why don't we go and get some beer to celebrate our new premises?
I mean, how empty are the premises? I mean, are we going to restore it or something? Is this going to be a money sink?
It's a little bit of a fix-me-upper. But I've had a chat with some of the lads around town, and they're willing to do a bit of work on it for you. Get it up to a good standard. Edamas said he'd do it. He's a dab hand. Barthen said he's got some spare goods that he could lend. It may take us a day or two, but we can get up to a decent state for you.
Right.
Okay, well, that sounds like a good deal. I think if we've got some other work to do from some of your friends around, so if it's going to take a couple of days to be tidied up, let's go and look into the thing that we were asked to up north. I've never had a pub before. I like a pub.
Harbour?
No, I was joking. No.
I just had to make sure.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll get all the deeds drawn up for you later on today. Stop by tomorrow, and I'll have all the paperwork, or whenever's good for you.
Perfect. We'll drop in after we've had a look at some other matters.
Oh, very well, very well. Well, if you need anything, friends, I'll be here.
Right.
I give him a nasty look while I leave.
Doesn't seem to notice.
Yeah.
And he heads back to his desk.
Let's not upset the natives.
The natives.
He's upsetting me.
I know, but they're kind of not used to non-humans. You got to give them a bit of leeway.
I'm probably older than he is.
We should probably leave. He's probably not going to be happy with us just standing in his building.
Yeah.
This is a recurring
Yeah,
theme
so we
with
can
you
like
lot.
start
He
walking
can deal with
outside.
I walk down towards the sleeping giant just to see what it looks like at this point and have a bit of a look.
You pop down to the sleeping giant. You can see looks like a abandoned building. You can see flecks. The paint is flecked and peeling. There are a few cracks and even a few holes in some of the windows. There's even a few gouges of the woodwork. But the door seems steady. Pop yourselves in. It's a bit of a shithole. But you get the idea. You can see an old bar where obviously drinks were once served, tables, stools, and bits like that. Several of them broken. And you can see a set of stairs that leads up to an area where there's a couple of rooms as well. It's not the greatest, but with a lick of paint and a bit of work, it'd be awesome.
Well, I suppose it's better than sleeping under the stars.
Oh, did we all go see the sleeping giant?
Possibly, unless you want to go just now.
No, it's fine.
Does it look particularly crispy?
No, doesn't look crispy. No goblins in sight.
It was worth a try.
I mean, you can try and find one if you want. Okay, so you guys survey your new holdings, your lair.
I'm gonna claim a large bedroom.
I think there is only one bed.
I want to become a bartender now. Screw adventuring.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took up bartending, and it was the best decision of my life. I think Merrick's probably seriously considering it right now after the past events.
I was going to say after what happened to Merrick and everything, we should probably take it easy for the rest of the day.
Let's go fight more banshees.
Let's go fight some zombies.
We can fight orcs tomorrow.
That's something Merrick could be good at.
I believe it's going to take us more than a day to get there.
Oh yeah, that's
So
true.
we could just travel down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if we go up there and rest near there, then we can tackle it in the day.
Yeah,
And we should be in a better condition tomorrow. And let's face it, we're just sitting around looking at a crap pub, unless we want to spend the rest of our day being handymen.
I can disinfect it very quickly if you like.
Sorry, what?
I said that I can disinfect it very quickly if you like.
But it might suffer a bit. Ideally,
help
we
with
want it
that.
in one piece.
I mean,
So,
Right.
what would you like to do?
I guess we can start heading out to the orcs, right?
Well, we're heading out to the north. The zombies and the orcs are both north up the tribal, right?
Everything's to the east.
So
To the east!
we go east.
So, I'll put you onto the map so you can all see. So, if you give me 2 seconds, because you won't be able to see a lot right now.
I can see a lion.
Oops.
Lillian.
A lion, raw.
Oh my god. Wild encounter. I didn't realize this was
Jesus.
Final Fantasy.
Someone's going through a tunnel.
Wait, did we just leave Paywin at the bar and not tell her where we were going?
Apparently so.
Payron's sleeping.
somehow I don't
think
think
it's
she's
fine.
worried.
She didn't seem too fussed.
To be honest, Paywin does not seem to be taking part in the adventures. Let's leave Paywin to become the bar entertainment.
That just sounds so wrong.
That sounds worse than it is.
I agree. I agree.
So, as you can now see, the kind of map area that you can see. Is that better? So you can see Connieberry, Old Owlwell, and Withentor are all to the right. Which is
Can we?
east. Yes.
It just takes a bit of scrolling, you know.
You see it?
So initially we'd go out of the trail to the north, and then we'd
You head north out and then
northeast.
east across the trail.
Okay.
On that basis,
whereabouts do we want to head?
Onenberry. Which one do we want to go first? I thought the zombies would be the easiest one.
The zombies.
Possibly.
Where were
Easier.
the zombies? Do we know where they are?
Old Owl Well.
Old Owl, okay.
They're all in
Probably
the same
best-
area.
We could probably go to Coneyberry first. Is that like a little town, is it?
It's a ruined town, as I recall.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say we could stake out there, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, an empty town with a banshee.
Well, we don't. I'm assuming banshees
that where
come
they're
out at night.
Oh, damn it. I guess we should head for the Old Owl Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
everyone
I like
thinks
the
that's the
name.
best choice.
If we go up, follow the trail to round about here, and then cut across to it, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that might be best.
It's going to take, to do that trail, it's going to take you about, to get from where you are to Old Owl Well, it's going to take you about 2 days.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
take a bit of an idea, from Neverwinter to Phandalin, or to the current cake, was 3 days. Roughly. So, I mean, you're roughly looking at about 2 days worth of travel, roughly. I'm not gonna be really picky about. Oh, it's gonna take you 2 days, 3 hours and 32 minutes to get there. It's gonna take you about 2 days.
Well, we're about halfway through the day, so if we make a start on it, I imagine that would make us camping round about there.
You probably, if you start headed around now, you'd probably be camping about here.
Okay.
With what left? What? Maybe not even that far with the amount of time you've got. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
let's head
what
off
would you
then.
like to do?
Guessing we're head off towards closer to Coneyberry, and then we'll cut in to the Old Owl Well.
Well, head along the trail to start with. Yeah, I think that seems to be the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'll see that so you can see the tree line as well. Okay, so you guys head out, gather your things, you gather some of the rations that you have, and you head out of Phandalin, heading north, trying to find your destinies. You travel for the next probably about 6 hours until dusk and light begins to fade, where you start to think it's probably time to start setting up camp. And that,
Are we leaving it?
in that, is where we're going to stop for now. So, because of
Beaten Up by Shadows Part 2.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. I say, as soon as I say that, Corey just disappears. He had no interest in staying to the end. I'm hurt. So yeah, that's where we're going to end the session for now. The reason being is anything we kick off next is probably going to be quite beefy.
Lengthy.
So
Yeah.
it's a good place to bring it to an end here. So,
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed that. Learning a little bit more about the world, basically on the pick up side quest Palooza section of the game. Lots of bits and bobs to do, so I hope you enjoy it. And we will pick up next week. I'm just making sure. Yes, next week will be as normal. And we'll just take it from there. So thank you much, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. To those of you watching on the stream, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back in a week. See you later, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, Nathan.
How far off leveling are we?
One sec. Oh, actually, is everyone still here?
Yep.
I'm still
Yeah.
here.
You reached
Yeah,
level
me
3.
too.
Oh, we're all level 3?
Yay.
Everyone reached level
Oh,
3,
man.
yes. Sorry.
Oh,
Right.
Thank you for reminding me, Charles.
Oh, that means I